Hey there, everybody. How you all doing out there? Welcome back, welcome back. And as you can hear, we do have Mr. Darius Frost in the background, who should be, hopefully with any luck, raiding across in a minute. Well, he's just wrapping up his stream at the minute, so let's get in the game. And let's make sure that this is all loaded up. There, it's not too bad. Hey, bad lad, how you doing? Is he back himself? Yeah, cool. Yeah, right then. So I just need to check that I've got closed captioning running. It's showing there, so with any luck, it should be there. Let me just check. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? I want that window channel. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? That's on. That's on. Yeah, it's showing good. Cool. There we go. There's that. There's that. I can minimize you for now. And Darius Frost coming in with a rate of 147 people. Thank you very much, Darius. And well, thank you very much, and welcome everybody. How you doing, Imperial Gamer? Farming's for life. Welcome back, bud. Wimmer, thank you very much. By the way, thank you, big huge help you've been. Pop78, thank you very much, and obviously thank you for the follow as well. How's it going, Cowboy Mike? Good, good, good. Right, and so I'm going to kick off with a bit of harvesting to start off with because I do need some money. How's it going, Georgia Assassin? One thing I do want to get on and do is get the orchards up and running today, if I can. So obviously more money the better. And my steering doesn't seem quite right, but we'll just go with it. And same with the braking. Oh, wrong pedal, that's why. I've been playing around with my pedals today and changed my brake for the clutch. Um, Lone Wolf Racing, thank you very much for that follow as well. Much appreciated. Welcome. And which one is it? Nope, wrong one. No, it's one of these. Oh, let's go back to the keyboard for the key bindings. Oh, fun and games, hey, fun and games. I had to re-download to get the shelf. Oh, okay, that's weird because obviously I haven't updated my Uncharted folder for quite a while, and I had it in there straight away, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Yeah, you sh Yeah, so basically the map is separate to the mod folder now, I think it is, isn't it? And then you've got obviously the community pack as well, which has to obviously that community pack has to stay as a zipped form and just drop it into your mod folder as normal. And Viking Gaming or streaming, I should say, thank you very much for the 100 bitties, much appreciated. And what am I missing here? Let's see, you've got 69 Mosh, thank you for the follow, and Kim Parkong as well. Thank you for the follow. And finally there, Static MS. Thank you as well for the follow. You want Stream Raiders up straight away? Oh, okay, I can do that. Let's switch over to screens and get this battle going then, shall we? So, I know they're peeing me. Oh, that's why. Let's try it again, shall we? I had Discord turned off. Whoops. Whoops.
That'll do it.
There we go. That
Bad
is a
Billy.
lot better.
Bad
That's
Billy.
better. I know I'm terrible. Right, so here we go. So if any of you guys want to join in, you're more than welcome to. Links in chat. We've got 30 minutes, and all you do is join in, place down a unit anywhere in this light blue area, and obviously after half an hour, I'll just initiate a battle, and obviously we're aiming to win. So if any of you want to join in, you're more than welcome to. Let me just switch the screen back to gameplay. Obviously, at the bottom of the screen, obviously you've got one half, which is the current battle that's going on, or going at the minute, I should say, as well as the countdown timer till when it's ready. So hopefully the sound alerts will now work, because I can actually hear them in my head, so I'm hoping they'll come through to you guys when they do come through. I'm just hoping it was just where I had the things turned off. I always tend to turn them off just before I go live and forget to turn them back on. It's annoying. And I might... Oh, heck. Yeah. I think my offset, or whatever you call it, on my steering wheel is gone off again.
Reset.
Yeah. Oh, I'll do it in a minute.
That's how it usually goes, isn't it?
Yep.
Reset
Right,
all the
so...
time.
Where am I heading? 37, wasn't it? Yep.
You changed something. Let's reset it.
37, 37, 37. There. We'll go down there. We'll cut across this field. But yeah, I don't know what it is, but every day when I turn the computer on, the wheel keeps not working quite right. So something ain't
That's weird.
looking right. It's usually the you know how you get the 14% give, whatever it is. It seems like that keeps resetting to 14, even when I keep going through and setting and applying everything. It's annoying, but I will figure it out one of these days.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those weird things that it seems to happen at random, because it almost never happens to me, but
yeah,
like there's no consistency to it, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, now I have everything on. Oh, good, cowboy.
Glad to hear it, cowboy.
Yep.
That's what we're here for, to help when we can.
And if obviously we don't know, we will find somebody who does. Normally Darius.
I like to claim I know that much stuff, but I really don't.
But yeah.
Why are you buffering all of a sudden?
Yeah, I can, Wimmer, thanks. Yeah, definitely.
There it goes. Now it goes.
And obviously I do have closed captioning running as well for anybody who doesn't understand what the heck I'm saying. There's a few people out there who probably don't understand me fully, but yeah. There we go. So yeah, just going to do a couple of contracts to start off with, and then I'm going to have a look at the area that I want to actually place down my orchards. The area I've actually planned for is over here, but depending on how many trees and that I need to remove, I might be doing a little bit of forestry as well to start off with. And oh, I need to change that. I keep forgetting what pedal my brake is, so this is going to be interesting. Alright, so I'll just do this at least. Actually, I really don't need this straw, so let's turn that off. It's just a pain, really. But also, like always, if any of you guys have any questions, or you just want to put something in chat, you're more than welcome to. And obviously, if anybody who just joined, obviously, with Darius, if you could hit the live button, or at least say hello or something in chat, it'd be much appreciated. Obviously, I have been going through all my notifications I get every stream, and I'm literally 1 or 2 people away from possibly getting Twitch partner, which is quite cool.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's kind of sweet. But obviously, it's just getting those raids and stuff, and comments and whatever it is. It all helps, to be honest.
Yep.
Tuna pasta bake, nice. I had some chicken goujons and chips tonight. Something nice and simple. I'm not quite sure about that, Cowboy Mike. There's a lot of other people out there who do a darn sight better job than me. You'll be lurking? Okay, Imperial, much appreciated. Oh, wrong key. One. There we go. There we go. I'm surprised Dave's not been in yet. Must be a bit busy today. Did he show up last night? After he disappeared about 5 PM?
Yeah, he was on with me until about 3 a.m.
Oh, blimey. Must have missed that. That's terrible. And Irish Gamer, thank you very much for the host. Much appreciated. That will definitely help with my numbers. And obviously, hello, welcome. You're always lurking, Aussie? Yeah, no. Yeah, if you wanted that, what you messaged me, I don't know if you got it sorted out with Darius or not, but you're more than welcome to send what you want and I'll give you a hand with it. Something about a capacity, I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, I showed the XML work on my stream. I hope he
Okay.
got it. If not, then he's certainly welcome to ask, and I will
Yep.
try to help.
Yeah, I think that was probably when I was stepped away to just grab something to eat. So let me get some guided steering going. Now, obviously, a lot of you guys are probably using VCA, but I do like guided steering. That's for sure. I just find it so much easier. There we go. Because you can literally do
Oh,
one and then save it and then it's done. Veldine, how you doing? Welcome back. Yep, we're doing pretty good. Had some bad news over the weekend. Viking streaming, thank you very much for the host as well. My daughter tested positive yesterday, so for the next week or so we're now going to be housebound, unfortunately. So, Thomas, how you doing? And Link78, thank you very much for continuing your gifted sub from Papa55can, much appreciated. And there we go. Yeah, I know. But to be honest, it was only a matter of time. The school she goes to has had quite a few cases recently, so it was only a matter of time before we
yeah.
came home. Let's switch that. There we go. Um, there we go.
Well, hopefully it
Yeah.
passes nice and quickly for her, and there's no complications whatsoever, and it will
Well,
help boost her immunity in the future.
yeah. Obviously at the minute all she's really had is a headache. But obviously I've been speaking to Mr. Reaper, and obviously for those who know, some of his members of his family have had it as well, and I think it was his daughter and wife actually started out with a headache, and after a couple of days, they actually
Yep.
started getting a fever and stuff like that. So obviously we're just keeping a close eye on her.
Yep. Children's Tylenol is good for fever.
Yeah. So, and no, I won't be streaming all
I
week.
know I've gone through
Ugh.
plenty of that in the
Yeah.
past.
But
Trying
who
to keep the
knows? Who
kids,
knows?
with their when they've got the fever and whatever else.
Yeah. Obviously, the main person I'm worried about is obviously my wife. She's part of the that little
High
group,
risk.
the high risk group. Yeah. So if she catches it, I don't know. It's going to be interesting, that's for sure.
Well,
Um,
thoughts and prayers for you there, Billy, that
yeah,
everything
thanks.
turns out all right.
Thank you very much. Can you join my
Or isn't it Europe that just basically threw out all of the like restrictions and stuff to
the UK
just the
has,
UK?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think
I saw something
as
about it. Basically, they just
of
said, you know what, enough's enough, throw it out, and if you get sick, make sure you go to the hospital
yeah, I think
or get treated.
I think it's as of March. Literally all um restrictions and such are going to be done away with. If you get sick, tough, just get out there, type thing. So
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, great fun. uh,
Well, it's one of those things that unfortunately, until people have gotten it to get some immunity, because the shots don't seem to give you
yeah. Oh,
proper
good hope.
immunity.
Nearly there. Yeah, exactly. So I suppose it will help. Obviously, if we do get it, then we get it at the end of the day. So we just have to wait and see, really. So there's my trailer. Now I need me forklift, not forklift. That. Yeah, that's something else I need to sort out is my forklift. I want to change at least one of them over to the Manitou that you were using, Darius.
Yeah,
Um,
that's actually a really nice little forklift.
Thursday this week. Oh, is it really? Blimey. I thought it was a bit later. Oh well. But yeah, so obviously I'm keeping an eye on obviously the daughter, the wife, and all that. So, ooh, fun and games. Come on, there we go.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, I mean, obviously everybody's got their own choice in the matter, but I would
Oops,
say
wrong
that,
one. Uh,
if you get it, just make sure you're smart about, if you need to go to the hospital, go. Don't wait. Don't
yeah,
hesitate. Just,
that's what
get
I should do.
yourself treated, and
Yeah.
if you even feel like you've got the symptoms, get yourself tested.
Yep. So, well, myself and my wife both had both jabs and the booster, and about a week and a half ago, my daughter had the second. So, and then literally last, well, it was Friday. She came home saying she had a headache. So Saturday
Yeah.
she was pretty much in bed most of the day. Got up Sunday and we thought, okay, let's get her tested. And obviously we've got the rapid
Yeah.
test thing at the minute at home. So we gave her tested with one of them. It came through positive. So
Yeah.
we literally got oh heck, what's it called? The other one. We actually had to go to like the NHS and
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
get the actual proper one.
Yeah. The rapid,
The other one.
whatever it is, the actual proper test. Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously that we've got the results through this morning, and obviously it did say that she was positive. Both of us are negative at the minute, so that's good. But yeah, for some reason my wife's feeling a bit crap at the minute. Yeah, PCR, that's it. Thanks. So we just have to wait and see whether anything comes with my wife, um, or if it's just something. Because obviously she does have her own issues herself mentally and physically, so it could just be something like that, stress. I don't know. But
Yep.
yeah, fun and games. So anyway, positive note. We're on WolfCreek, by the way. um,
Yeah. My wife is kind of a little miffed in that regard. She had a concert scheduled for next month that her and my sister were supposed to be going to for a overseas band that they both like, and
yeah,
uh, they were told last week or whatever that as part of their new precautions, you either had to have proof of the booster or a negative test 72 hours prior.
yeah.
So she went out and she got the booster, and the following day finds out that the entire thing was canceled.
Ooh, well, that was like Adele, isn't it? Of
And
she's got a Vegas concert on, and literally the day, was it day before the actual day? She had to cancel because most of her team ended up being tested positive, so that's not good. So
yep,
unfortunately, it's everywhere, guys. So just gotta
yeah.
suck it up really and get on with life as it is. So this is gonna be our new normal, really now, isn't it? So ugh, I don't
Well, I
know.
mean, the only way to really stop it from mutating constantly and everything else is just get the natural immunity out there.
Exactly.
It's tough. It's not easy, but
Venom Killer. Thank you very much, by the way, for the comment there. I did see it, but yeah, I don't know. But hey ho, that's life for you. Obviously, herd immunity and all that will help. So, as they like to call it.
yep,
I still feel like a blinking cat.
yeah. The natural immunity from having gotten it and gotten over it. And
Exactly.
I've been hearing it's people that have had it are getting it again, even
Yep.
after having it and been shots and boosted, and they're still getting it again. So
Mhm.
it's just a really nasty
Yeah.
strain of the flu, unfortunately.
It is, and unfortunately, so many lives have been lost because of it. But it's the way it goes, unfortunately. And yeah, I do actually understand Farmers for Life why some people don't want to get the boosters and stuff because obviously you can naturally get it anyway. So But I don't know. Fun. I don't know. It's one of those things. Obviously, I've got my jabs. It's something my wife wanted to do, so we ended up getting both of them. It's all three of them, actually, should say, at the same time. So, yeah. Spin that around. There we go.
I'm sorry to hear that early.
Oh, blimey, yeah. Yeah, Seville. Long COVID does affect you for a lot longer. I think well, don't know anybody personally, but obviously watching the news and such and that, there is people who had it quite near the beginning of when all this kicked off, and they're still suffering now. They're a lot better, but it's taken a long time to get
Yeah,
over.
there's some pretty long-term symptoms for some of that stuff,
Yeah.
fortunately.
Yeah, obviously that is worst case scenario, ending up obviously on the ventilator and stuff. So, but yeah. Well, yeah. Go. Just sort of loosely keeping a good close eye on the daughter, but she seems fine today in herself. So hopefully it's just a mild case.
Yep. Yeah, at this point, my wife and I basically, she works from home. I never really leave the house ever, so we're basically figuring if we're gonna get it, it's gonna be one of the kids that'll bring it home.
Yeah, and that's something else that will do it as well. As the type of vaccine, some are better than others, but.
On another note, are you in year 1 or year 2?
This one,
Yeah.
oh heck, let's have a look. I have no idea. Obviously, this is a continuation from my Creek previous WolfCreek ones.
Ah,
So let's see, year 7. There we go. Without seasons, obviously. So I can get
I gotcha.
yeah. So yeah, I've
Only
literally just
195 hours? Wow.
yeah. Just watching you guys pretty much. Actually, most of the my plays over the weekends when I'm not streaming during the week.
Yeah.
Apart from when I stream, it's the only time I really play. I'm usually
Well,
helping other
I
people
say
out.
wow,
So
that's it, because I literally have 208 on my Elm Creek, and then I started completely fresh on Wolf Creek, and I'm already up to 262.
yeah, I've got a lot of work to do.
So, essentially the middle part of the map I'm up to 462 hours on.
Wow. Yeah, mind you, you've been streaming a heck of a lot more than everybody else. You're sort of the in-between guy, really. When nobody can stream, like obviously T Miller, while he's been off, you've been covering a lot. So, and obviously I'm doing what 9 hours streaming plus
I
I don't
don't
know 2
stream
hours.
that much farming.
Yeah.
What? I mean, I stream a little, sure, but not that much.
How's Creek coming along? So obviously this is WolfCreek now. For anyone who hasn't seen it, let me just stop this a minute. This is a
It's a
4x.
possibility, bad lad, unless somebody else wants to stream later.
Yeah, you never know. Obviously this is a 4x version of Elm Creek, so you've got Elm Creek in the middle, and what Dajnet or Dave has actually done is pushed the borders out and basically created like a no man's style land around the outskirts, so you can literally develop it how you want it, guys. Okay, really. Obviously, as like any PV map, we do have mining down in this corner here. There we go. In the ponds, like over here, up here, I'm not sure about up here yet, but you've also got silt. Also, you do need to own the land to be able to mine any of that. Um, Also, you got up here, you got a forest area over here, and obviously on top of the mountain where all the mining stuff is, there is also forestry. I never noticed that before. It looks like little trees.
Well, those trees were starting to come in because of the height of the ground
Yeah,
from
that's
where
cool.
Dave was taking it.
But yeah, obviously it is still in development. For the most part, it's now working on the placeable stuff. All the crops are actually in now. Let me scoot across. So obviously you get your standard crops. And obviously, as you can see, when you actually come into your filters, all the trees and that now pop up as, yeah, daft. I don't know. Let's turn that off. It's something to do with the layers when Dave was
Yeah,
playing around with
unfortunately
that.
for it won't be there for new people.
No,
But when Dave did
actually,
the
it is
repainting of those areas,
unless he's updated that recently. I did a new save.
I don't think
Was it
it's
the
gonna.
last
I
week
don't think
when
it'll
that came
happen
out?
anymore now
We'll see.
because Dave repainted those areas to take that oil seed back out of there.
Oh, okay.
I believe
I'll have to double check that on new save. So you might be lucky then, guys.
he
But
might have
obviously,
left it there too. I don't.
yeah,
I've. It's a possibility. I have no idea.
yeah, you know. So obviously the new crops, for anyone who hasn't seen this, we're getting rye, millet, rice, carrot, hemp, cranberries, mustard, lavender, and peanuts. They're going to be your plantable ones, okay? Um, with the like vineyards and stuff, like the grapes and olives that are at base game, you're also going to get your blueberries and your coffee, and they're going to be literally done the same way as your grapes and that
Grapes and olives.
olives. And obviously down here, I've actually got some already placed. So obviously you got your grapes, your olives, your
Have you gotten to
blueberries.
harvest those yet?
I've done the oh heck, which one was it? Great, the blueberries. I've harvested
Yeah.
them. I do have.
What kind of? Do you
Oh, they're
remember what
ready
kind
again.
of yield you were getting per row?
One. Well, for a base game harvester, I was getting about 2 rows before needing to empty out.
Hmm.
So I think it works out to be, I think slightly less than that. Was it less or more? One, two. Oh, I think it's slightly less than. No, yeah, it'd be more because it's lesser lines. Than grapes. Actually, I can show them off
Because I
as.
know the yield. I know the yield on them is all about the same, basically. But
Yeah, I'm sure it's like two full rows because I've got 20 rows of each placed down. They're all fully fertilized and everything, ploughed and such. And I'm totally missing chat. I'm sorry, guys. Da, 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 da.
you haven't really missed anything. Bad lad's getting sleepy.
Okay. Okay. Well, please don't fall asleep,
Seeing the
mate.
test.
So yeah,
That
this is your in-game grapes
that
and your
wood auto load
olives.
has been on there for a couple of days now, Matt.
Yeah, is that the logging one?
Yeah, they've got a Fleagle Timber
Yeah,
Runner auto
that's been
load.
on there since Thursday or Friday last week, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously, using the grape vines, obviously Dave's added blueberries to them instead. Ooh. This is one that I do have to harvest. Oh, no, that's been, yeah, they all need harvest now, thinking about because they're back again. So that's your blueberries. And then you got your coffee, which, if you can just about see them properly there, they look pretty good. But well, actually, I didn't actually fertilize. Well, that's interesting.
You didn't fertilize those.
See, that's weird. See, I haven't fertilized them yet because I've harvested the grapes and the blueberries once so far, and it says I've got a 70%,
Yeah, see,
75%
those are
increase.
partially fertilized. It's really
Yeah,
tough to find the fertilization amount on those because
yeah,
they,
and
like,
obviously,
you look through them and it reads the ground on the other side instead of the vine.
and these are literally placed down. I haven't done any apart from fertilizing. It's now showing as plus 38% and 0% fertilized. That is just weird. I have no idea, but yeah, they do need harvested. And obviously, thank you, DD
There
Viking.
isn't
Thank you
one
very
out
much for
yet,
that.
Aussie.
Follow, and I will have a hydrate pop. Thank you very much.
There is no auto load logging trailer yet. It's just on the testing list.
Yeah, it's only on the. It's not been released yet, but when it is tested and released, it'll go onto the in-game mod hub. Venom Killer 38. Thank you very much for the follow as well. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing well. Um, it is a very great map. And obviously, this is the area I want to place down my orchards. So obviously, I do need to get on and get some money going. And then it's literally next to the mines as well. Actually, something I did over the weekend. Actually, yesterday. Yep, you can just about see it. Is I've been playing around with window decals, and I thought I'd put my own little decal on one of the trucks. It needs a little bit of fine tuning, but it's not too bad. And inside,
Not too bad at all.
I've even been able to get it to show as reversed as well, which is quite cool. So a little something that I'm playing around with.
Nice.
But it's hard, actually, especially when the windows are curved, like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite line up properly, but obviously on the back it's quite flat, so it's quite easy to do.
Yep.
Aussie Wheels. Is that about the
They sent you a
autoload tray?
message in Discord.
Oh, okay. I will have a quick look at that now. As I've got my phone right next to me, I can pull it up on there. That can go away. That can go away. Discord. Do, 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 do. Is there anything you can do to the Meridian Large Petrol Tanker? Possibly, yeah. I'll have to have a look at that after the stream for you.
In order to get to the forestry on top, DD Viking, there's pathways you can drive up to get there, but you're not actually driving through the mine per se, because the mines are different piles located around that area.
Yeah, so like Darius, I've got power tools in here. Obviously, that's the rest of the map there, guys. Nice little field of cranberries over there. And obviously you got this big huge area over here. Let me get rid of this little mini map a minute so you can see it. And up my speed. So what you'll need to do to get to the forest at the top is basically weave your way around. I think there's multiple different ways you can go. Literally all of this here is actually gravel on the ground. Let me just drop down a sec.
Stone.
Or stone even. I call it stone, gravel, whatever. As you can see, you can
Well,
actually mine
yeah,
it
but
all.
there's actually a gravel fill type, so
I know. Okay.
this
It's
one of the
enough.
few times you
One's a
actually
big
have
stone,
to
one's a little
be.
stone. Yeah, so you can actually mine this. Obviously, you do need to own the land. Look at that. It's come straight up here, and it's the right spot as well. And that's how you can actually cut all these trees down. You can, I think you can do a little bit of landscaping up here as well, and create your own farm up here if you wanted to.
Yep.
Or if you really
There's
wanted
even a
to.
large pond at one end of it that you can
Yep, let
use
me
for
just
getting
zoom
water
around
out
to
of and stuff like
7.
that.
Do, 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 do.
I forgot to tell Dave that none of the grass got painted in up there.
I think he knows about it, but hasn't done anything. Because I mentioned it to him the other day as well.
All right, as long as you
Yeah,
mentioned
so
it to him, because
obviously up here
that
you do
one and
have your
both of his
pond.
other forests have no grass on
Yeah,
the
that's what it
ground.
was. Because when I mentioned about the trees showing up, I think was it you were streaming at the time, or somebody was streaming, and obviously we mentioned about the forest floor there as well. But yeah, you do get a pond up here as well, so you don't have to go miles. And obviously, if you wanted to put a house down up here as well, you could have a look over the map itself, which is pretty impressive. It's a little bit blurry, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a very expensive place to buy, but
Yeah.
you can literally make an entire farm up there if you want to once you clear the
Wee,
trees.
fine. There we go. But yeah. So yeah, you can literally do anything you want. You could just carry on with the fields on the inside of the map, or you can just start on the outskirts and create your own little paradise if you really wanted to be honest. Um, let's just see. Will you be getting the road rage? No, I don't do road rage. I'm too chilled out for that. And I just noticed
The
that
car.
Tomb Raiders. Oh, that.
The Lizard Road
No,
Rage.
actually,
It's a Ford Mustang
yeah, I
look-alike.
seen it, but no. I kind of like the in-game stuff. I'm trying to just chill, take it easy, play with the vanilla stuff for the most part. Um, Obviously, I do have a few things that are a little high in capacity compared to others, but for the
Okay,
most
now that I
part,
found this
it's
Manitou
fine.
forklift, I actually really like dealing with these pallets.
Yeah.
They
Um,
can be a little bit of a bear with some of the other things, but
but yeah, hopefully that
the
answered
little
your
forklifts
question,
whip
DD.
around so nice.
Viking.
It's good.
Um,
I think, yeah, I'm gonna have to,
as I'm already.
I have to find Shy Wizard.
Yeah. Having some issues, yeah.
Well, I just want to double check to make sure I'm doing what I need to do with that Volvo,
Oh, right, yeah.
and have some issues with a few things, you know.
Ah, okay.
I want to make sure I'm not wasting my time doing certain processes type of thing, you know.
Yeah. So links and more 2311. Getting a little extra something there. Well done, everybody. And let's jump straight into the next one. Let's go for. Let's see what's that. That's that. Let's go for a bit of a mystery this time. There we go. Let's drop this guy down over here. Ooh, let's go next to that one there. Here. Obviously, links in chat if anybody wants to join in who hasn't played yet. You're more than welcome to. Let me just click through these again and
Yep.
jump back to
Oh,
that.
I found a Shy Wizard.
You found the Shy Wizard, have you? Okay. But yeah, this
He
is
apparently
4X
popped
map.
up in your chat.
How you doing, man? Well, Paul and Mr. Shy Wizard. Oh yeah, there we go. Um, Heck.
I looked up at your chat and it says you
Wow.
found me. Apparently,
Yeah.
I found a wild Shy Wizard.
Yeah. So DK Viking. This is a 4X map. Haven't quite got around to doing a 16 yet, but who knows? One day, maybe bigger,
I think
like a
that,
64 or something,
like
maybe.
Dave said, the next map is going to be a completely bare, or, you know, fresh start map instead of working off Elm Creek,
Yeah.
especially because of the the fact that you've got those big caves sunk way down into the terrain. It's really hard
Yeah.
to do anything with water planes and stuff like that.
Yeah. Just expand from what we've got now and
Yeah,
go from
yeah,
there.
because
But that'd be cool.
if you were to expand it from a 4x to 16x where it is now with everything that he's already got in there, then you still have to contend with those caves for the water planes.
Exactly. So
So
just so
he
you
said
are
if he did
awake,
that, he was going to do a complete fresh one.
yeah. Obviously, unlike most other PV maps previously, the mining products are not something you can make a lot of money off of. And I suppose as time goes on, Dave might even remove them from the sell point. But they literally take lots and lots and lots of product just to make like a million, for example.
Oh yeah, well,
I think I
yeah, well.
sold 1,000,000 liters of gravel yesterday, and it was only just over 100,000 I got back from it. So yeah, it is definitely not something you want to just think, oh yeah, mining, let's get that sold.
No,
But yeah, no,
you definitely want to, because he's made it
keep hold of it.
basically pointless to do it that way. The
Exactly.
idea is to take the materials and
Use them for something else.
convert them into something else.
Yeah, exactly. Right, so Manuel Paul, thank you very much for the Epic War Beast, and links for the Epic Healer. Okay, yeah, so 4X is definitely perfect for you then. Obviously, PV County in 19, that was a 16X, and single player, that was quite of a struggle. Even
It was.
for somebody who knew what they're doing and stuff like that. I know that I got everything built and stuff like that anyway, but I just focused on the factory stuff, get it built, get it up and going afterwards, sort of
Well,
thing.
and that was the problem. Is like once you got to a certain point with all the factories, you didn't really do much farming. You basically just tended factories, which
Exactly. It was literally truck simulator or trucking.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think at least the way the productions play out in 22, it sets it up well for larger maps to be a little less uh, chorish,
Yeah.
if you will.
So DD Viking, if you know PV County on 19, um, obviously once you got everything up and running, you've seen a huge frame rate drop because of the way it ran. Obviously, for the most part, it was on like one core. That's all it used. Um, Obviously, with 22, the way they've developed it, it actually utilizes
It's much
more.
better optimized.
Yeah, so the bigger the map is actually going to do a lot better in 22 than it did in 19. And obviously, with a lot of the tweaks and stuff that they've done, it is a lot better game, that is for sure. There's a few things here and there that do need addressed, but obviously it is something that they are going to work on anyway, so it's just a matter of time before all that gets fixed, such as the factory extensions and stuff like that. So, right, that key, there we go. Yeah, and obviously with PV County as well, multiplayer, Savaged. Obviously, it is recommended because obviously the size of it and what's going on in there is only a maximum of 4 people. And that's obviously without using things like course play and auto drive. They're definitely not recommended. But you could probably add that in with 22 though, if obviously multiplayer supports that sort of stuff. Which, from what I understand, some of it does. So it doesn't. But obviously, auto drive, for example, is built into the base game, and you don't really need it. Obviously, I do know some people enjoyed that one, but yeah, that's their preference. Me personally, I like using, well, actually driving most of it myself. But when I do, I use what's it base game. Uh, but yeah, FS22 is a completely different and refreshing game, should we say? Nice to play. Um, was that Darius was saying they removed the animation system from the place? Mm. Some things can be animated, to be honest.
Well,
Obviously.
the toggleable animation part of it.
Oh right, yeah.
It's like you can animate it, but it's
Mm.
always on or always off. It's not like it turns on when you start the factory up,
Yeah.
like it would in 19.
Ah right, yeah. Yeah. So obviously, if you are doing any of the factories, obviously go in and make sure that they are all activated and whichever lines you want to be dealing with is turned on and such. Farmers market up here, isn't it? I just suddenly thought, where the heck am I going? Yeah, farmers market, which is right here. Right then. The only big issue is obviously the bales in people's stores, but that's no biggie. You can actually edit that out if you're on PC quite easily. Ish.
Mm-hmm.
Easily ish.
Well, I had to take a couple out myself this morning.
Yeah, I noticed. The little beggars. There we go. And I get a
What?
little bit of space. There we go.
Six in there, considering I did 400 something bales in a session.
Yeah.
Not bad. They're the first six I've gotten in there in a couple of sessions, even. So it was one of those like,
And strangely, well, since I started, I've done bales
oh,
galore. But as yet, I have not had one single bale come in my shop yet.
oh.
Has he sent you a whisper, is he?
Mr. Papa sent me a whisper.
Ah, interesting. Um, but yeah.
Oh, he sent me a couple of whispers.
Ew. Where am I going anyway? I have no idea. 82. Where's 82? 82. All the way to the other side of the blinking map. Okay, nice little drive then. Okay, Aussie Wheels, thanks for popping in. Yeah, I'll have a look at that later and see if there's something I can do for you. It
Take a
should be
look at
quite easy.
the.
The Meridian, I think it's the liquid placeable. It wants a higher capacity or something.
No, that's Aussie Wheels. I'm talking to Papa Can.
Oh, Papa. Okay.
Papa 55. Yeah, that even if he doesn't,
I kind of wonder.
Papa.
And yeah, fifth. Well, it's just under 60 FPS for me at the minute, so it's not too bad frame rate. Um, yeah, the only thing I think they could do is increase some of the prices on the contracts. Apart from that, it's not too bad. Yeah, just see if the contracts
Um, Dave's already put in custom NPC salvaged code.
Yep, actually, if you haven't seen them yet,
Yeah, Dave's put in a lot of custom NPCs.
obviously we've got loads of new characters in the game. Obviously, a lot of you guys will probably recognise them. John Dutton there, lots of John Dutton, John Wayne, got Jeremy Clarkson, uh, James Stewart, Clint Eastwood, Colt Bennett again there. But yeah, there is lots of customizables. Oh, can't forget Caleb. J.R.
I
Ewing, so
can't
yeah.
forget Caleb Cooper.
But yeah, there
Yeah.
is lots there. Um, Obviously, NBC Master Dad is also, for any of you who don't know, is creating his own map as well. And a lot of the land is going to be the SGA members who are going to be owning the land and doing the contracts, so it's quite cool. And yes, I do have a John Deere. I've got a 6R in game. Did they add course play to 22? No, it's a mod. To be honest, they kind of added auto drive of sorts to base game. So, for instance, if I want this tractor to go to the field that I'm contracting, what I'd have to do is come into the second screen here. Obviously, make sure that the tractor I want to move is selected. The easiest way I do it is just click on set to destination and then place it down where I want it to go, and that will now drive. Here you go. Let me jump out itself to that point, and obviously it will do. But oh well, selling if you wanted to. You could have it dumping off at a silo if you wanted to. But yeah, it's kind of a auto drive type thing, but built in. But I think it's nice. And actually, it doesn't use splines of sorts. It tends to go. It works off the textures now, so it'll plan a route. So for instance, it's like I think it was Darius mentioned about the other day. If you had gravel and grass, it'll choose the gravel because the weight is less than the grass or something like that. It'll only use the grass if it's like it can't get anywhere else easily. So yeah, it does work a lot better. But personally, I like the base game helpers and that. They seem adequate, should we say?
Yeah, as I haven't messed with courseplay or auto drive. Again, the ability to just send it and it'll get there eventually works just fine for me.
Yep.
Um, the helpers work good, even on custom fields.
100,
Worst
100,
case, I
100.
run a headland or two and
Yeah.
set them off, and it does the work fairly well. So,
I see better. Oh well.
I mean, could it use some optimizing so they can get their routes done faster? Sure, but
Oh yeah.
honestly, 94% of the time ish, they get there without any issue.
Oh
And
yeah, like any, there is the odd um, bit where they'll crash into something and get stuck, but it's like anything really, especially if you've got the in-game vehicles going, the traffic and that.
Mhm.
That is
Oh
about the
yeah,
only time they actually have any issues. So I tend to have it turned off. Plus they're bleaking crazy sods, some of them.
I leave it on, and usually there's not too many issues.
Oh,
Once in a while, but
seems
not.
like
It's not usually
every
too
bleaking
bad.
time I come on here, I keep crashing into one or run up my butt or something. Cause nah. But yeah, a lot of people do like using course play and auto drive. But yeah, that's how they want to play. Go for it.
Auto playing course drive. Wait, what?
Yeah, auto play
Yeah,
course drive.
there's so many
Yeah.
improvements in 22 over
Oh
19.
heck yeah. Oh heck yeah. That's
It's
for sure.
it's crazy how much different the game feels.
Yeah, that is definitely sure. Yeah, it's just a lot better.
I'm hoping things will help will get a little bit better so that Dave isn't tempted to go back to 19 to continue map making.
Yeah, obviously that does depend on Giants and how quickly they can get these bugs sorted out.
Well, to listen to him talk, it had nothing to do with the bugs. It was more to do with the options he had available with factories and stuff like that in
Yeah, the bugs.
19 versus now.
Yeah,
Well, I
and
wouldn't
how
say
to
they're
hide
bugs. It's just the
things and
way
stuff like
it's
that. Yeah,
implemented.
and obviously like the menu, for instance, rather than having like 100 different things showing, you could have just like the factory name and then click into it, and it'll
Yep.
drop down the menu and such like that. But yeah, but
I'm
obviously
I'm
this is
hoping
their
I'm hoping they
first.
do add a drop down type
That would be so
update to
much
that.
easier. Yeah. Obviously, you got to think this is their first official publication on their own without anybody else helping them. So there is going to be a few little glitches here and there that they need to work on,
Yep.
but they'll get there. Um, no, but I haven't seen anything about Terraform or Terrafarm, I should say, 4.0 yet. I've been looking
Uh,
out for it as well.
a week ago he said a week to 2 weeks,
Yeah,
so maybe this week.
any time really. There's my other tractor. It's very slow.
I know he's got basically everything from from version 4 checked off that he wanted to get done. Um, so we'll see when he gets it out.
Yeah.
I know actually Dave and I had a pretty lengthy conversation about that this morning before I started streaming. Uh, and the roadmap that he's got set out on the GitHub page
Yeah.
because um, 0.6 is exactly what Dave's talked about, being able to set, okay, this is a coal area, and you'll get coal from digging in the ground as a map maker.
That would
Being
be
able to
nice.
set those things, and then it would recognize it, and that's what you'd get. Because that would revolutionize how Dave can make mining maps.
Ooh, forgot there.
Because it even talks about, having
Grape juice.
the ability to build it into the map at that point with all of the different custom fill types and everything, and then just boom, there it is. And
Yep. Why are you going so slow? Did I put you down, didn't I? I did. Silly sausage. Alright, where were we?
no,
Yeah,
DD
not sure
Viking,
about
it
patch.
doesn't.
Yeah, I haven't heard nothing about a patch for the DLC as yet this week. It's possible.
Not this week. No, the only thing I'd heard was somebody saying something about they'd posted on the forums that maybe first week of February, but I don't know for sure, and I don't know the validity of the post.
Yeah. Well, see, if it's coming from somebody's stream, that I wouldn't really trust it, to be honest. Unless they actually pull up, say, the Giants forum where they actually got the information from. And obviously, it'd have to be somebody from Giants actually saying it. before I trust
Yep.
anything, to be honest. There. Oh, get off. Yep, there we go, right. Does it have a plan? No. There's no plans for this going on in the in-game mod hub. Due to the size, it can only be PC at the minute per console and that. But yeah, obviously I think Darius quite often checks obviously the forums and stuff for updates and mods and stuff like that.
Yep.
I look on there every few
I'm
days.
always checking a lot of the websites and forums and everything else
Yeah,
because, especially in the early stages, if somebody figures something out that we're currently stuck on for uh, any number of things, then how did they do it? How can we make it work? Is it something along the lines of what we want? And trying to just find any little thing like that we can.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So also being able to go hunt for oil, set oil rigs. Yeah, and one thing as well that I think Dave's a little bit miffed about is obviously the way it's the factory script's set up. You can't hide anything. If they had that option, we could like bring back explosives and stuff like that from like 19. And no bad lad,
Potentially.
unfortunately. This is. But yeah, you never know what happens. Going to happen soon. The next patch, you might be able to do it. So, but yeah, this is single player. Bad lad, you know that.
Bad lad's being a troll.
I know, but we love him, kind of.
I was gonna say, do we though?
Yeah, Michael on the other hand, yeah, no. But yeah, if you wanted to, obviously on this map as well, you could actually start as in farmer mode, and you don't have to just stick to one farm area. So for instance, like Darius, he's down here, and this is actually the main farm when you start in new farmer. But if you go into say like new farmer mode, you can literally choose from being down here.
Hmm.
You could be over in this area here. You could even start in the middle here, up the top here, and then obviously I think another farm up here. So you've got 5 different areas that you could potentially start your farm and develop. Actually, there's another one I just thought of as well, and over here there's another one here. So 6 farms you could like, potentially start from, which is really quite cool.
FS Miner's working on a new project.
Oh, what's that?
Cat D10T.
Ooh, what's that?
A big old bulldozer.
Ugh. I seen a Lieber on is it Lieber? I think that's how you pronounce it. On
Yeah.
Farming Simulator Mods, whatever it is, website
Yep.
the other day.
Yeah, that one's a bit small compared to.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, hello, Shy.
Hello?
You want to jump up a channel with me quick so I don't interrupt Billy?
Sure.
Hey, Shy.
Hi, Billy. How you doing?
Not too bad.
Good, good.
Cool. Bless him. He's a nice lad, that Shy Wizard. Very, very helpful. He's actually the person who's done all the visuals for the new crops. He's worked his bitsuni off. He's absolutely amazing. And he's English. Love it. But yeah, if you got any issues with a mod or like animations and such, he is definitely the guy to speak to. There we go. He doesn't stream. He does the odd YouTube video. He does have a channel. And for those who've also seen it, at the minute, Boomhauer is doing a potato washer, or trying to. It was actually Shy Wizard who converted it from 17 over to 19, and then obviously into 22 for him. There we go. Any good smaller maps out now for single player efforts to first off? Depending on your style, obviously in the in-game mod hub, you've got No Man's Land, which is obviously converted over from 19, and recently Camsden Farm. So that's what's officially out on the in-game mod hub. But if you go onto mod sites, there is others out there. Personally, I've actually only done obviously Elm Creek and then WolfCreek. I've looked at a couple of others just for testing purposes, and wasn't really a big fan of them. But yeah, more as time goes on, more and more maps will be coming out. I know Wild West by Kaz, is it 64 I think it is, was released just a week or so ago. And T Miller this earlier today or last night, depending on where you are, was actually playing on it, checking it out. Obviously, I caught a bit of his stream and felt like there was just something lacking compared to the 19 version. Hagstad from 19. Oh, Hagenstad's been released, is it? PV County from 19. Uncharted. Yeah. Obviously, for anyone who knows the 19 PV Uncharted map, which is basically a 4x No Man's style map, has been converted. The save game from Pompey's, which you can actually download from the SGA website now. Yeah, I know it. You're in Europe, Norway, okay? Um, I honestly wouldn't have a clue. I know there is quite a few out there. But yeah, I don't really go hunting. But if obviously any guys out there know of any maybe European style maps on any of the websites, I think the best one site really at the minute, I wouldn't say best, but the third party site is Farming Simulator 22 mods.com, I think it is. Tends to have a lot of that stuff up there. If you're looking for maybe a different map, LS modding as well .com, I think it is. Obviously they're the European version. Shellbrook Canada map. Camsden Farm is in the UK, yeah. Obviously No Man's Land is based in, I think it was French No Man, yeah, sort of it's a French border type area. Come on. Oh, okay, it's full speed. I thought this thing went faster, but it's not. Oh, hey Phil, how you doing? Yukon Valley, yeah, I think Yukon Valley's 16x though, so I think that's a bit big for single player. But if that's the sort of thing you want, you're more than welcome to give it a try. Obviously, that does have mining in it as well, of sorts, I think. I haven't checked out the latest version of it, to be honest. There we go. And I might have to reset my steering wheel shortly, because the offset is doing my head in. Come on, up a little bit more. Give me the trigger. Come on, give me the trigger. Where are you? I am here now. Hydrate. Oh, thank you very much, Irish Gamer. Needed that, thank you. Contract. Active. Johnson's Farming Market. Yeah, so I'm in the right place. So why is that not giving me the trigger? Or am I in the wrong spot? I always thought it was that one. There it is. I overshot it. But yeah, I think that some of the prices for these contracts are a little lacking really. 419 for that little field. Just my little thing, so let's accept that. Done, dusted. Right, so I'm going to set this guy off to drive back to the farm. Obviously, I'm using the starter farm from Elm Creek. I just literally carried on from where I was and did the re-escaping and such. Okay, Billy, I've been playing Yukon and now lost my game. Saved twice. Oh no, mate. Yeah, I'm not surprised. That is terrible. Out of curiosity, Phil, did you look in your backup save game folder as well? Because this should save them there. And obviously, if you're on Steam, it should also back them up. Just a thought for you. Obviously, I do know that you do know what you're doing, so I'm not going to say too much. Just a suggestion. Let me get him to drive back onto the road there. So that's those two going. And he's very smart, if you ask me, for a farmer or farmer help. But he is fine while he's doing that. I'm going to jump over to Stream Raiders and get this next battle going quickly. Oh, the server. Oh, that is a nightmare. Right then. That is, yeah. Well, hopefully with any luck, we'll actually get this map out to you guys. Obviously, just waiting on giants at the minute. Right. So good luck for
Hey,
this battle.
good
Hello.
morning.
Speak of the devil. He's Dave. How you doing?
The devil?
Yeah.
I'm a devil now? Okay.
Always. But yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. Yeah, Darius and Shy Wizard are just having a little chat upstairs.
Yeah, I see that. I
Yeah,
figure I'd leave them alone.
yeah. It's I think Darius just wants a little help with the Volvo that he's working on at the minute.
Right.
So, yeah. There we go. 49 units. That's amazing. Yay! Congratulations, guys. Well done. And congratulations to Moore and Bad Lad for getting a little extra something there. And we'll just jump straight into the next one.
Any good mods out today?
There's a baler with arms out.
With arms?
Yeah, it's got like a wider pickup type thing. Yes, it is rigged, just for you. But anyway, there we go. There's a few things there. Obviously, if any of you guys want to join in, you're more than welcome to. Who haven't joined already. Literally just click on the link that popped up in the chat a little bit ago. How you doing, Mousy Moo? And then it's just literally placing down.
Giants.
There we go.
Set or 6 pieces themselves.
And yeah, there's some trailers and stuff. I need to sort this blinking thing out. Let's have a look at this. That might help. Let's see. Let's see if that will help. Oh, that's even worse. I don't know what's going on with this blinking steering wheel at the minute. Doing my head in. And there we go. So I'm actually going to drop this down here for now. And I'll tab over to this guy. So obviously, as I mentioned earlier, guys, I do want to make a start on the orchard area. There we go, get that knocked off. So I'm going to need to clear some trees for that. And the best thing for that I'd recommend is the Brux by Big Daddy. So, and I'm just going to use this. Ooh, actually, I could do with the trailer to be honest. So, I might have to go and grab that. Hello, Deaf Gamer. How are you doing? And with any luck, you should be seeing the closed captioning. I have remembered to activate it today. So yeah, one thing I have tried to do is be a bit more realistic with mining at the minute, and I actually downloaded this big guy. He's not too bad actually, million capacity, but there is different.
Million. Yeah.
It wasn't me. That's how it came. So, yep, quite a nice little truck there. By FS Miner, I think it is, but somebody else has been playing with it as well.
Yep, I
Nice.
downloaded down mine to 72,000 capacity.
Yeah, I
More
might actually
realistic.
yeah.
Even though
Let's
it's
see.
that's even twice what it should be.
There is lots of different configurations on this thing. Obviously, yeah, 1 million liters, which is the highest. Then you got that's the engine in. Oops, GPS capacity there. You got 500,000, 250,000, 100,000. So yeah, and then 50,000, and that is quite nice.
And you're using it with the 50,000, right?
Yep, I'm on the lowest CK. Another one that I downloaded as well. Obviously, had my eyes on this. Obviously, seeing Darius playing around with it yesterday. I thought, why not? So I've got it. It's in the map. I actually used it a lot yesterday because I decided to go through and clear all my factories out, and heck, that was not good. And something isn't quite right. Ooh, that's interesting. It wasn't showing those Lua errors before. But obviously, with anything, just be careful what you download. I'll have to check that one later. Obviously, one thing I am working on is my own little truck. It's just going to be a base in-game one. This is just going to be for me. It's not going to be released to anybody. And I'm just going to have my little alpaca transport on there. Try to think of a nice little logo to go on this side at some point. But yeah. Yeah, oh, you got it as well. Actually, the other thing I did download was this big guy. I haven't quite gotten in to play around with yet, but I might have a play with that at some point. He's quite nice actually. So what I need is that in there. So let's drop this off. That. There we go. We'll park this up over here for the minute. Yeah, I've seen the water truck. It was it Saturday? I was looking on the mod sites there at what it's about. I downloaded about 5 or 6 different mods, and only about 2 were error free. And for some reason, now that autoloader is throwing a Lua error, which I'll have to have a look later. Let's just detach that for a minute and pick up to this. Go. But yeah, I think I've seen that trailer truck, that one over there, the Volvo, also with the liquid tanker on the back as well as a flatbed, I think it is, in a forestry version, which is quite cool. But I think just having the mining truck's fine, to be honest. Actually, I just seen something while I'm here. I will move me gold over. Oh, dropped it. Come here, you. So, if you're on about the mining truck, it's the Volvo A40 GFS. There's that one that I'm currently using, and then there's also the Volvo R100E, and I got both of them off of Farming Simulator 22mods.com. Not that one, the big one that you, the front loader, the Brooks. Oh, that's one that I'm actually making myself. It's just one of the in-game man trucks. And all I've literally done is added a window decal at the minute to the back. On the in-game mod hub, you can actually find the front loader part attachment, which will come in your miscellaneous tools. And it's just there, and you can attach that to any in-game vehicle as the. No, it's not on the. No, this is a base game truck. So here you go, I'll show you. So I've literally taken this. Obviously, I'll change it to the. I think it was case I had. There we go. Obviously in here it's got like a little pin hitch. You can actually hook it onto that, the 3-point. But all I've literally done at the minute is added a new decal onto the back. Because out of all the base game trucks, I do quite like the man trucks. I used them a lot in 19, so I'm going to be using it again. So, oh, I've got wood chips in here already. Oh, actually, well, I'll get that later. And it kind of goes well with the trailer as well. It's very quiet in here. Let's have a look at my settings. Thinking about it. I keep turning them down, my in-game settings.
Quiet.
Yeah, I keep turning them down when I'm not streaming. But yeah, you can even see the decals from the obviously the inside as well, reversed. That took a
That's
little bit of trickery. Just take the image, flip it, and then just paste it into the same spot as the other decal. It's quite cool. But yeah, I just want to try and figure out a kind of a, I don't know, a trucking logo, I suppose, to go on the side. I did one the other day, and showed NBC, and he didn't like it much. So start again, find another one. Is Dave standing in for Jab? Don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, Jababo has taken his name off the calendar. So at the minute there's a two-hour gap between myself and Scurvy Hyam.
Oh, that.
So.
What a shame.
Yeah, right then. Yep, it is a shame. The streak will end with me. I don't care.
Yay! No, that's terrible.
I'm sure somebody will jump in. Hopefully. Right, where are you? Is it that one? No, that one. Why are you not changing? Oh, what a stupid thing. Nope, nope, nope. I'm gonna have to change trucks. Something ain't quite right there. Should be able to go up and down, but it's not. That turned around. Ugh. Okay, fine. Let me grab a tractor and do it that way instead. And I'll use this on the side. Have you had any issues with your key bindings recently?
With issues with my key binding?
Yeah, for some reason, all my oh, that's why. Key bindings keep changing. Actually, that'll do. It's like the other day, my wheel reset, so I set all the key bindings back up, and then come on today and it's been changed again.
No,
Is
I
the
haven't
man
had
truck on the SGA website? No, it's not, Deaf Gamer, not yet. And it's going to just be for me, really. It is a in-game vehicle, but you're more than welcome to edit it if you want to. Just make it yourself. The front lifter. Yeah, the front lifter is on this in-game mod hub. Here you go. Let me switch screens and I'll show you. It's like, let me save that. Go to desktop. And we'll bring up my Google. Here we go. Let's bring this across here. And Giants website. Mods. And it's been out for quite a while. So it's going to be under miscellaneous in it then. So category. What would that be under? Let's see. See, they've changed it all, so it's slightly different. I can't think of what it's called. What's it? Let's see. Where is it? That one. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There you go. Front lifter. Okay. I know it's here somewhere. It's been out for quite a while. Because I'm streaming, it's taken forever to reload. Front lifter. There we go. Copy. There we go. So there you go, Def Gamer. That's the link for it, and it is obviously in-game. There is several different vehicles that it'll actually hook on onto truck-wise, but as long as it does have that little pin hitch on the front, that's what I call it anyway. You should be fine. So obviously that man truck should be fine. Possibly. Probably not actually, looking at that one. It could just be the man truck, to be honest. Yeah. But yeah, there you go. No problem, bud. Just had a friend. The General Lee. Oh, nice. And the charger from the Fast and Furious movie. Oh, sweet. Oh, I just realised something. I'm on the wrong screen. Let me bring that up, and we'll switch back to gameplay. No problem. Mate. Holy heck. Thank you, NBC. How you doing? Yep, there it goes again. Oh my god, this bleeding steering wheel. I'm going back to keyboard for a minute. Maybe. Yeah, it seems to keep resetting itself. And, oh heck. And HLR Cripple and Death Punch 4, thank you very much for the follows. Sorry I missed that earlier. And yeah, I'm grabbing a hydrate now and I'll stretch in a minute. And I see Mr. Michael out there. You're still alive? Good. You're more than welcome to jump into chat in a little while if you want, if you're feeling up for it. I already jumped to Creek in the general lead. Oh, nice. Oh, need to watch where I'm going. Obviously, if any of you guys haven't seen the Brux in action, it can hook onto multiple different hitches, whether it be a front loader, telehandler, wheel loader. It'll do the whole lot. Skid steer, I think, as well. Big Daddy did an amazing job on it. I still think it needs a little bit of colour options added, though. But that's just me. Try and find that right sweet spot. Right there. Obviously, you can wood chip a tree and remove the stump. Hey, Jaren, how you doing? Actually, I will be taking a break in a little while. Because I am, to be honest, in the bathroom. A quick break. And obviously thank you everybody for those hydrates. Unfortunately I've run out of drinks, so that's one thing I do need to grab. So I'll probably have a pint by the time I come back. Where are you? I don't own this land. Don't I? Oh no. I thought I owned it. Where are we? Dang it. How much is it? A lot, okay. Well, I could probably get at least a couple in there.
Don't think your hydrate has a cooldown, does it?
No.
Yeah, BC's always exposing those. Now you're gonna float.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I'd save you points because obviously I haven't got a drink next to me anyway, so it's fine. Right, so let's see how you do, Mr. So job, set destination. We'll park him behind the combine. While you're doing that, I'm gonna grab this guy. One nice thing as well, for anybody currently on Uncharted, you can definitely use the wood chips to create power. Let's see, where is it? Right at the bottom. You can create methane out of it. Obviously, if you had spare logs, you could drop them straight in. You could do your wood chips and your straw. All that will then go into making methane, which goes to the government building and produces electricity. And yep, I'm actually going to have a stretch now, take a quick break. I wonder why that sound's still going. I wonder if Big Daddy knows about that. Oh well. Right, yeah.
Is
so
that Big Daddy's stump? Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's got that like it's folding or unfolding constantly. Yeah, it keeps going regardless. Needs like a little timer on there just to...
Probably those Lua errors you got going.
It could be. I might just restart actually the game. while I'm off. So save that. I'm gonna jump over to my intermission screen and restart quickly while that's reloading. I'm going to take my quick break. I need to enable that. Where are you? Did I add the baler yet? Nope. Okay. Cool. Right. I'm going to take a quick break and I'll be back in a few. But Dave will be here if need be.
Maybe. Hello, Mr. Underpants. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, good morning.
How are you?
Afternoon. I'm doing all right. Old guy. Just enjoying the weather.
Yeah, about the same here.
All right. Pompies, have a good one.
Take care, Pompies. Hey, Jaron. Hey, Skid Boy.
Kid. That you, what people name themselves says a lot by,
It does. It does.
doesn't it? He still thinks he's a kid. Well, so
Yeah,
he must, that definitely. And he likes jelly beans in his underpants. That's kind of scary.
that's right. I don't know, Michael. I think you ought to let us pick your next name that you have to live with for 60 days.
Yep.
Hey, Grumpy Dwarf Gaming. How we doing today?
When does the 60 days end on a jelly bean pan?
I don't know.
Oh, what a day. I want to go back to bed. It's been that way this week. I don't know why.
I just got out of bed. I
Me
tossed
too.
and turned until like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I did get up in the middle of the night after I went to bed and you guys were gone. Joined you
Yeah, I
again.
saw. When I can't sleep, I turn around and I keep checking Discord to see if anybody cool's in there. I saw you're in there, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not
he's
getting
not cool.
up." Just wasn't getting back up.
I know the feeling. I actually, yeah, bed.
I'm supposed to go get retested tomorrow, but if I keep
I had
feeling this way, it doesn't make any sense to.
I had a terrible headache. Fighting that off.
Yeah, I've learned the last couple of days terrible headaches and XMLs do not mix.
How much longer has the map been tested? Until Giants releases a patch, and then we check everything to make sure it's still working. That's what we're waiting on now. And there's always stuff being worked on, but Giants should have a patch early February, they said. And then probably about 1 to 2 weeks after they release their patch, depending on how much work we gotta do. But there's no sense with some of the changes that they have to make for me to release it now, because there's still things that could completely change.
Very true.
And I'm expecting the tree bug to be fixed too, which would be nice.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, it's still pretty early on. They have to fix the L10N issue for maps, and that's one of the big things I want to get done once they release that. That they did say was in this next patch already.
Now, how much work is going to be involved in that
Well,
the translation?
I gotta go into all the main fruit and field type translations and create the L10N file, and just doing the English is gonna take me a few days, and then once those are done, then people will be able to translate them into other languages
Right.
and add them into the map.
Yeah.
But it'll take a few days. That's the big tough part about starting when they have a bug like this, is because if they were done one at a time as we were adding fruits and field types, it would have been done. But because it
Right.
didn't work again, and they had the same issue when they released 19, I never got them done.
Oops, didn't mean to do that.
Yeah.
I never redid them even in any of my map because of the amount of work that you have to go back and do. So I'm gonna do it this time. But I'd also like to see if they fix any other things.
Right. Or if they add
Oh,
any more things.
sorted. Okay.
Right? Yep. Can't wait to see their list of their changes. Their change log this time.
Yep. What'd you do to your road, Billy? I saw underneath the road over there.
That's the same as it was before.
Well, don't blame that on Dave. That's you.
Yeah, actually, this is a new
That-
save game, so yeah, I'll blame it on Dave. No, I'm not bothered
Yeah,
about it
a little
anymore.
bit.
Yeah, there's a little bit on each side, but I'm not bothered anymore.
Where the heck are you?
On the east side of the map, so over here.
Oh, on
Oh,
that
I've got
road.
14. Mine's 14
Yeah.
flashing. Oh, I've got a bailing contact. I must have accidentally hit that one. Oh well. Silage bales. Okay, I can do that. I'll do that as well then. Make a little bit of extra money. And I'll say hi, Grumpy Dwarf
Hey, well,
Gaming. How you doing? And Mr. NBC. Yeah, be careful of that cough, Dave. It could be COVID. And headaches and
My
stuff.
club?
And headaches and that. Yeah.
It'd be
Obviously,
really.
on Friday,
that's
my
what
daughter came home
that's
from
what mine
school with a
has been.
headache. Yeah.
Number one, I've had the cough since COVID started.
Yeah. Stop smoking then.
I stopped a while ago before that, but it might have been too
Yeah,
late, to be honest with you.
it's possible. Yeah. But yeah, on
48.
Friday, my daughter came home saying that she had a headache and stuff. And obviously, Sunday morning, we ended up testing her, and it came back positive. So yeah,
And I would bet dollars to donuts that my headache comes from sitting and staring at a screen for 18
yeah.
hours a day.
Regular
Because
breaks is helpful as well.
the only person that could have given me COVID in the past 2 weeks is the person that dropped off my chicken yesterday, and that would have been pretty fast. And
That'll do.
that was like a 10-second exchange,
Yep.
and that would have been too fast for it to cut. Yeah, I'm not worried. I mean,
Tomato
there's
sauce for
nobody. I
Monday
don't
coffee.
come in
Ah, okay.
contact with people. I
I
stay
tell
away
you,
from people.
I still think it spreads through Discord.
It could. You
I
never
think
know.
well, if
Bro-
I get it with my limited contact, then there's no hope for the rest of the world.
Exactly.
It. I checked with my neighbor a few weeks ago, and he's still working, and nobody in his family had it, and he's the only one I share an entrance with. So I guess if on the rare occasion that we're both in the hallway at the same, I guess his dad was the one that last week that I came in contact getting the snowblower
Oh,
that I
yeah.
left him. So that, I guess, because I sat there and talked to him a little while, shook his hand. Yeah, I could have got it from his, but he seemed pretty healthy too.
Yeah. There we go. Well done, guys.
They're very, but other than that, I don't
There we go.
see many people.
Back that. There we go. Right, let's jump
Not that
straight
it's
to the
gonna
next
happen.
one. We'll
I
see,
know it's affected
as
me a lot
always.
more than it has my wife and boys.
Let's go with
Right.
this guy here. So as always, if any of you guys want to join in the stream, right, there's links in chat. We've got 30 minutes. Just place down your units, and as always, I'll just initiate the battle after that. Let me click through that. There we go. Well done, by the way.
Billy, where's your dick spur?
I'm not running that.
You will.
To be honest, I am not on long enough to get any pleasure out of
Oh, yeah.
it. So.
Oh yes, you are. I promise you.
Um,
Yeah, the one that surprised me was when Boom said he downloaded it.
is he? Wow.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because he did mention, didn't he? Right.
Yeah, I'm surprised that he can run it with his.
Yeah. Hopefully there's enough room here. Let's have a
I
We'll
look.
see
didn't.
how long he keeps it. I'll give him a good run one night, and we'll see how long he keeps it.
Yeah, give him about half hour to an hour. I'd
I bet
say.
he's the first one to swear over it.
Oh, probably. Okay, it's going to be a bit
Hey,
harder. But if I spin
I
them
don't do
around.
anything I'm not prepared for.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Well, that's the whole thing.
Right. So I think I might
And it
be able
was
to
kind of
shoot
fun getting
one or
Scurvy
two.
back for my alt F4.
Yeah,
Oh, I
that
can
was
only
like.
imagine if I put it on what kind of stream I'm going to have.
Right, so there's one pop
I
here.
think there's a few people out there gunning for me. I'm just
Oh, don't
helping you
worry
guys
about
test it. That's it.
it. Exactly.
Yep.
What is that?
This is an orchard.
No. Zen UV for Blender. Something Shy put in modding
Oh,
talk.
he's working. I'm interested to see because it's
Yeah.
only been out 6 months where how that program develops because it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad little program. Oh heck, that's a bit high. Shoot. Oh well.
And I got to get to
Fancy
partner
filter.
level so I can get the inside scoop.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of cool things you could do with it for sure.
There is. You can put the bamboozled, bean boozled jelly beans in
Yeah.
there. You can do whatever you want, really.
Well,
I
and
wish.
and I like the direction that you went because to add like the prize wheel and all that stuff in there too. That's kind of cool.
Yep. I'm surprised that nobody got any of those, so I'm changing it so you can even craft them, but only so many can be used a day.
Oh,
Oh, that's
really?
quite cool.
Yeah.
I got you
So
guys taken care of. I got over 100 cards.
Oh my gosh.
because I got the prizes on there for a reason, so people will be, but
Yep.
yeah, I was surprised. I have it so only 5 could be given out a day, which is reasonable,
Yeah, it's not too bad.
It is.
and then 10 can be used in a day. So if that's the normal. By now I would have done those spins anyway.
Mhm.
Uh, the only thing I'm lacking is I wanted to go down and get a bunch of gift cards, but I don't want to walk out there in the snow.
Yeah.
So
Josh Pope, thank you very much for that follow. Much appreciated. How you doing?
And the only place I could buy Steam
Yeah,
Wallet cards
very
online
expensive.
is through
Very expensive.
the GameStop.
Yeah.
And GameStop only allows you to buy one per day.
What about Amazon?
Amazon, I don't think sells Steam Wallet codes.
I'm pretty sure they do. I thought they
Do
did.
they?
I'm pretty sure they do.
So you could get them digitally?
Yeah.
Maybe. I didn't check Amazon. I thought
I
I
know
checked.
they do Microsoft and all that stuff. I mean, I've got a dollar store right down at the end of the road, but the issue I have is I've bought, I don't know, probably $400 worth of cards from them in the last year, and I've had 4 of them that were no good.
At
I've
the
never had a problem with that.
minute, Savage, I haven't got it enabled. I have downloaded it, but I'm really, to be honest, waiting for 4.0 to come out to then start actually playing around with the turf farming mod.
Yeah, here's the problem with Amazon.
There we go. It's not too bad.
They don't. Number one, I am not paying $30 for a $20 gift card.
Yeah, that's a bit expensive.
What?
Yeah, the only one that came up over there was they want $29.99. It was $37.99.
Huh.
Now it's yeah, there's somebody just buying them
And you
in.
can't buy those. Can you buy them
And,
directly from Steam and get the
and
code?
no, nope. Um, yeah,
That's messed up.
$200 gift card for $260. See, people are just selling them on there.
Where's the
Not
end? Oh yeah, I can do it where.
a $20 for $31.95. Yeah, I'll go to the store before I
Download.
spend 10 extra dollars. But
And
GameStop sells them directly. And the digital version, so you can get the cards in your email without having
Yeah.
to wait.
And Cabo Mike's, thanks very much for the Epic Warrior there.
I mean, they're sold at all
Hey, Sense Fan.
stores.
How you doing? Welcome back. Let's see. So, there we go. Let's bring that over here a little bit. Then a bit of tidying up. And I just noticed something that's been dropped down a little bit too far, so I need to lower that.
How can you? That's another thing. They don't have on Walmart. They don't have the digital gift cards. They only have and they're out of stock.
And thank you very much for the follow there. Tenor Man TV, I think that is. Sorry if I butchered your name there, but welcome. Also, if you've got any questions, you're more than welcome to drop it in chat. Currently have NBC Master Dad in chat and Dajnet or Dave, whichever you want to call him by. Just doing a little bit of landscaping here at the minute. Just placing down the new orchards that came out just a few days ago for the map.
According to this, you can buy them on Steam and send them straight to Steam wallet.
If I know which keys to hit.
Yeah, but you can't give them away. You can buy them just from yourself for yourself.
No, it says right here, now you can directly contribute to friends or family members' Steam wallet online.
Ah,
When you go to Steam, it's right at the top under gift cards. And it goes send through Steam.
Do a little bit of this.
I mean, obviously, they'd have to be Steam friends with you.
right.
There we are. That's the area I want. Oh, this map is PB WolfCreek, which is a 4x extended version of Elm Creek, which Dave's put his little twist on it. Come on, flatten these so. This just does not want to behave at all.
I like that Wimmer. That looks nice. I like the neon sign.
Maybe I'll.
Message.
Maybe someday in the next few days when I get courage.
Ooh, I like that.
And even then, they only let you purchase like 5 at a time max.
That's nice, Darius.
Yeah.
Show off.
I have never had any problem with any of the ones I got, but sometimes the zeros and O's when they look the same.
Yeah.
So
Luckily, I only had one that I gave out, and that was the one to Fat Jeff there during the Naughty or Nice. And
Mm-hmm.
I tried it.
Quite right.
It worked. So took it back and just got a different one and gave it to him, and it was fine. But if it's for me, I don't really care about, the $20. But if I'm giving it to someone else, I hate looking
Right.
like it.
Yep. When you went in, did it say? Did it say it's already been redeemed, or?
No, it didn't even say that. It just said something to do with bad code or something like that. So
Huh.
That's not right.
I did find out I can't buy more than 4 at a time at the dollar store, or otherwise it won't let it ring through the register.
Yep. It's 3 at a time at Walmart.
Yeah. Which would be nice if, they would do something special for streamers or something to where they could purchase them, in bulk.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't like the landscaping in freaking Night 22.
Yeah,
So weird.
that building is nice. So it's just dirt that they added to that mod, right, Billy?
Terraform, yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't behave. Oh well. I wonder.
You sure that at the dollar store they activated your cards correctly?
They said they
That
did.
they said that, yeah.
I mean, the rest of them worked.
Flagged up.
If they show up on your receipt, they should be active.
Yeah, they were all on
Beat
the
it, join
receipt.
it.
That's how I was able to get a refund.
Hmm.
Yeah, good enough. I'll play around with that a bit later.
Kind of sloppy.
I know, for some reason, it just did not want to work properly. I might actually delete that and just add the money back in, to be honest.
Yeah,
Trey.
I would.
Because that has not quite gone right.
Hey, Trey.
Yeah, Mr. Wimmer has been helping me as well, actually, today. Well, actually, the last few days. During Buy Taco's last stream, we were going on about him not having any like case stuff and that.
Yeah.
So I offered to do him a tractor, a case tractor, just a little one, for his farm, and have the option to change it so it's like a green case. And
The case isn't green.
they are, because if you look in the base game color options, there's a case green,
Huh. Okay.
as
Yeah,
well
that
as
doesn't mean
beige
shit,
and
mate.
other things as well. Actually, to be honest, but yeah. But when I started adding the color configurations, for some reason, the real arches just were not adding color to it, and obviously Mr. Wimmer has been helping with it.
Uh-huh.
Um, but no matter what, I haven't actually tried it because he mentioned how he did it just after he actually sent me the model over um, to do it, because he got it to work perfectly fine, but it just won't go for me. But you mentioned a different way of doing the Giants editor part,
Oh, okay.
and about creating a new mod and stuff, because obviously I just usually export the whole thing. So I'm going to give that a try later. If not, then I might just carry on, just use his. Obviously his name's on there, so I'll just add mine as a edit to his,
Right.
and obviously send that over to Mr. Buy Tackles. Yeah, landscaping is ridiculous in this game. Very costly.
It's also hard to do in the dark.
Oh, I can see fine.
Yeah. Well,
I
I
c-
can't.
I can.
It's like watching a black screen. I know, Honda Teddy.
Yeah, hi. Sorry, by the way. Yeah, I will zoom through the night in a sec. Hang on.
I know, it's pitch black. We're trying to get him to at least show you what he's doing.
No,
He's
because
so
it's horrible.
secretive.
It's
He doesn't
horrible.
want you to see the mess he's making.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
Unbelievable.
And the big Bud 747 fits through the door. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, as you keep whinging and moaning, let me find my house. There. Fine. Trey Jank, how you doing? Work at DG. Gift cards are a pain. Yeah. How's that for you? There you go. Is that better?
Still looks black to me.
Yeah.
What'd you do? I don't
Wait.
see anything now.
Ah, you cheeky sod. Refresh.
No, I'm joking. You're fine.
Right, so there we go. Now you can see what I'm doing.
I liked it
Hey,
better
Georgia.
before.
Yeah. Yeah, can you go back?
No. Right, so...
Wow, that looks horrible.
Yeah, no. I'm just trying to flatten
We
it a
need-
little bit.
I need to give lessons with that. Everybody has issues with it, and I don't know why.
I was also doing it in the dark, so I couldn't fully see what I was doing, but it's better
According to
than it
you,
was.
you could see fine.
It was a little bit dark, but yeah, okay. Whatever.
Man, I tell you, kids these days.
Right?
They're horrible.
You and your brother
think-
are the exact same.
Brother? I
Yeah.
am not Boomer's brother.
No,
That's what
Skid
you're
Boy.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Skid boy.
Get the three amigos.
Insult me,
You,
why?
Boom, and Skid Boy.
That is just an insult.
That was. Although I do call you every now and then Billy. I call you Michael.
Michael. Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't know.
It's one of those connections that my mind just makes for some reason.
Yeah.
Kind of like everybody's.
Usually there's some reason, like some similarity between the two people.
It's kind of like that
that-
connection that everybody makes that Boom is actually Dave's son.
He is.
There is nothing. No.
Right, let's try that again, shall we? That's going to stick too far out, so let's bring that up here a bit more. Let's try.
Use your V key too. That might be easier.
I don't know how people make that connection. Probably because I'm the only one that I put up with them more than most people.
I don't know. I give it right back to him. So he and I don't have any issues.
Well, that'll do. That's fine. There we go. Nice and level now.
Probably because the reason why he's still a member of the SGA, he'd have to be a family member if.
Ooh,
Okay,
that's
okay.
nice.
I'll give you that one.
Because if he
Wow.
wasn't, I probably would have kicked him out a long time ago. That might be the connection people are
That
making?
could be. That could be.
I'll probably tidy this up a little bit better later, so that's not too bad. There we go, so that is pretty cool. So, yeah, I'll probably just tidy that up a little bit. It's a little bit naff, but let's see. Why did that not let? Doesn't have a trigger on? Oh, there we go. So, for any of you guys who haven't seen these origins, they're exactly the same as what was on County and Uncharted and all that in 19, the combo ones. I don't know how to modify terrain if you can. Yeah, I think I prefer the 19 landscape, to be honest.
I'd let my ex-wife be a member of the SGA if she knew Lua.
9, 10.
Well,
Oh,
I can understand that.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Okay, so 6 on each. I think I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, yes, I can count backwards and forwards.
If you knew Lua Jellybean Underpants Kid, sure. As long as you're useful. Not like a skid
So,
mark.
We need some water, compost, and pallets. Oh, good, I've got some pallets on the go. So it's compost I'm going to need next. Obviously, until I start adding water and stuff, that's not really going to start growing. Oh, there was a question I was going to ask you, Mr. Dave, about these. Obviously, with the 19.1, you had your herbicide, fertilizer, and all that you added extra into it. Are you going to be doing that as like a booster type thing for these?
Nope.
No? Oh, okay. Thought I'd ask. Alright, so... Composter. That's one thing I haven't put down yet.
The way it worked, if Giants made it so I could hide the products from the menu, but it would just be confusing because they'd all have to be there.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
I
I
do not
use
want
the
that
those
there.
there currently
Let's see. I could put it over this way, couldn't I?
do
Huge.
require the compost and fertilizer, but to add the lime and the herbicide and stuff would be confusing unless it was like a hidden attribute. Another one of the reasons why we're going to go back to 19 after this map.
No, we're not. We're staying right
You never
here.
know.
And you're just going to
I've
expand
already.
onto it. So,
Oh, I got lots of
let's bring this over here.
expansion
Right.
to do.
No, we don't want that one.
But
We
so
want
does
the...
Giants
Yeah.
or somebody. Right now, the only useful thing that I see you, Jelly Bean, under is you remind me I have to do my laundry.
Ooh. Ouch. Ouch. That's nasty. Where is it? How did we
We
go?
have plenty of testers, trust me.
Yeah. Actually, that was something else as well. How come Mr. Mouse hasn't had the map yet?
Mr. Mouse hasn't got the map because Mr. Mouse hasn't asked for it.
Ah, okay. Fair enough.
All they gotta do is say, hey. And then I gotta have the little discussion. You can stream it, you can do it, but you gotta keep it, you know?
That is freaking horrible. Why is it not removing the grass and all that?
There's only 2 people in the SGA that could have it that don't, I believe. But one
Yeah,
is doing other
Bravo chick.
things. Bravo chick, yeah.
Mouse.
Why isn't that removing the grass?
Because he's painting on an object. Oh wait, what is he doing?
I just
No, he
placed down the
placed the
composter, but it didn't remove the grass and the bushes and stuff.
Did you have the V key down? The
Oh,
V option does not do the landscaping.
I don't often use it, so I'll just play it on NBC for that.
The place anywhere, the V.
Yeah,
If
I
you
don't
do it with
usually
it,
use it.
well, you must have had it on.
Yeah, because NBC said to hit V, so I hit V.
When you hit the V, it'll place it anywhere, but it doesn't do the landscaping, and it
Oh, I thought
doesn't
it
do.
at least
That's
removed the
And it
horrible.
grass.
nope, it doesn't do any grass or any of the landscaping.
Okay.
So you got to clear the area and make sure it's flat yourself. Or, yep.
Michael, you want to do some testing?
I could
Is
use
that
a
what you're
house
saying?
cleaner.
I got some testing that needs to be done. All right, go stand in the corner on your head and hold your breath and tell me when you pass out. Do it 3 times in a row and give me the statistics.
Oh. I've been hanging around Day for 7 years. Yeah, because you never comment, Georgia. That's why. I kind of wish
Well, you know,
we knew
there's a
your
lot of
real name.
people that
Could be
have
much
been here
easier.
for a long time that don't get early access.
Yeah.
We've changed things though in the past. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
when this map gets released to you guys, it's not done. It is early access.
Yeah.
And then you guys start testing as well.
Yeah, you get to be the master testers. We're just sort of finding the little bugs.
Right. We changed it to get it to you guys quicker and to get you the updates and everything. Otherwise, if we were waiting for the complete project, you'd be all waiting for another 6 months and
Yeah.
there'd be more of you. But you know what happened? We gave it to people like public people to test in the past.
It end up somewhere else. And yeah.
Somebody leaked it. Somebody leaked it last time. That's when I changed the way we do things because it's not fair to give someone a special privilege and then find out that they gave it to everybody, you know?
Yeah.
So we changed the way things work.
It's not nice really at the end of the day because it's you guys out there who are actually losing out on getting that early access and testing stuff. But obviously it is at the end of the day Dave's decision whether he wants to release it to everybody early or not. And, yeah.
There are people that have unfortunately, that have donated me thousands. You think Wolfie, for instance, he's donated so much time and money.
Yep.
He'd probably be the only person if he asked for it that I'd give it. I'd
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah, exactly. He has been part of the community family for, well, forever, really, isn't he?
Right.
Just,
Right, but there are others like him that are way up there that don't
Yeah.
have it as well.
Right,
And it did not that they don't deserve it, but you know what?
bit too much there.
I'd make them a member of the team first and then give it to them.
Right.
Yeah.
You know? Technically, Wolfie is. He worked
Yeah.
on mods.
Exactly.
He's a modder.
Yeah.
If we could only get him back over here.
That would, yeah, that's what I was just literally about to say. If he ever came actually back, to even do a little bit of modding or just play on the map.
I don't blame him though.
Yeah, everyone gets a little
His
bit burnt out
reasoning.
and stuff, and personal life.
Mm-hmm. And then another game that might have you. This is a game, folks. People move on.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're playing a game and you're not having fun, then why are you playing a game?
Yep.
You know? And for some people, like, especially with the people that have been with me since 2013 or 15, like Wolfie, and you've been playing the game 6 years,
Yeah.
or 9 years, or whatever it's been now.
Yeah. I'm surprised you're not burnt out a lot more, to be honest.
Oh, I get there.
Yeah, I know.
I get there. But this game is new. Give me another 3-4 months.
Yeah.
You know? I'm still enjoying playing it.
Actually, strangely so am I. And even just
One of
having
the
the base game stuff is...
Well, one of the cool
lot
things, and
nicer.
you probably know it too, is if you get tired of playing it, you now, with modding, you go and make something to make it interesting again.
Exactly.
That's the difference. That's the difference for me.
Yeah.
Is if I've got everything down and I'm getting bored, I jump in and make myself a new factory and get it right. You know?
Yeah, well,
Or
that's
some,
kind of the reason why
add a
I
new
started on that
feature.
little truck with my little alpaca transport on the back. Thought that was quite funny.
Yep.
I just got a little bit bored yesterday and thought I'd throw that out there, see what it's like, see how easy it is to actually add a decal to a window where you could actually have it on the reverse as well as on the outside and stuff.
Right.
Actually, that was just literally a simple edit, guys. By the way,
It's been 9
anyone
years
could do
exactly.
that. Yeah. Obviously, the other thing NPC didn't like was my little logo that I created.
It's not that I didn't like it; it just looked
Actually, I can
too
show you
toyish.
guys.
It looked
see
kind of
if you can see
toyish to me.
it. Well, it was a little.
I think the
clip
coffee
thing
factory is
for
still up on the
see.
PV Mods website.
That's
And there will be
the-
coffee production in this
Let me
map
switch
eventually.
to the desktop and you can actually see. So this is the little logo I was working on. Let me just zoom in a little bit. There we go. Obviously, I wanted something that would resemble transport, and that was kind of the best picture I could actually find yesterday. But I might actually look a little bit better at maybe something else. I don't know. Maybe to use one of my alpaca call it emote or something, and maybe change that and use
Oh no,
that.
I think what you ought to do is take a picture of like one of your trucks that you've done and put it in the background so it doesn't look cartoonish, and then do like alpaca transport or something.
We'll see. Obviously, it's still something that I'm just playing around with when I'm not playing the game, really, like Dave said. Obviously, it's just a little bit of a break from actually playing the game itself.
The tough part for me
Hi,
right
Big
now,
Daddy.
Hi guys.
So that's
there are
Big
so
Daddy.
many cool things I'd love to do and I can't but I could have done them last year. Last year I had no limits to what I could have done. It just time, you know. Now there are actually game limits of what I can do.
I think it's going to get there, though. I really do. I mean, it's still early, and when 19 first came out, you didn't think you'd be able to do something like what you did with County or Uncharted. So
it all, again, yeah. Look at what Global Company did. The problem is that takes some really special talent, and they're not doing it.
Yeah. Well, they are, but not in this game.
Who's
we don't
good?
know
Yeah,
what people are doing
Yeah.
out there right now.
I know.
Exactly.
Because there's still things out there, just like Thunder said. Why would I waste my time to do a script to work around an issue that Giants is already fixing?
Right. Or they
So
haven't
Back
fixed it.
out.
Yeah.
right, yep. So let them
Possibly
fix some of that
Scottish.
stuff and see what happens.
Possibly. And how
Yep.
did you break 19, Michael? Or is it
He
just
looked
other
at it.
mods? Yeah. Mind you, I know that some of those log files that obviously myself and Boom have seen, holy heck, that make a lot of you blush. Um, launching FS. But yeah, obviously, if you do want to get into modding or anything like that, obviously the simplest thing you can start off with is like capacity edits and stuff like that. There's lots of videos on YouTube from 19 that actually work in 22 as well. Obviously, just be mindful about obviously update mass equals false and stuff. You can actually do update max mass if you wanted to, and still have that the little like what do you call it, where you change through the gears and stuff, the struggle as it were, like if it was real. It won't load, it just keeps crashing to desktop. What surprise, Jelly?
Yeah, the big thing is a lot of people think they got great ideas and they want to get in there and make their own map, which is awesome. But you got to learn it slowly. Not
Yeah.
expect to jump in and be able to do the same thing that someone's been doing for 10 years, you know?
Exactly.
Exactly.
And it's a matter of putting in the time.
Yep. And just taking your time and
What it's all
actually
about.
learning all the little different
Yep.
workarounds, I suppose is the best way of putting it. So.
But
But
I
yeah.
will tell you, it still starts whether you're going to be doing a map edit or you're going to be doing a mod edit. If you don't know how to read your log file, because that'll tell you 99% of the time what's wrong.
Right.
Yep, Michael, listening?
If you're if you're still sending your log file to other people for the simplest things, then don't
Go with this one.
come out bother.
Yeah. Right, so congratulations, guys, on that last battle. Well done. Much appreciated. So let's get this next
Would
one going.
any of you guys in the SGA
Yeah.
make videos with different topics such as modding or map making? I wanted to so bad this year. Maybe when things slow down. It's just time. You know?
Yep.
It's a lot of
Obviously,
time and it's so
I've thought about
involved
it as
that
well, to be honest.
Billy should do them. He's
Obviously,
got more time. No.
Well, I'll be honest with you. If we could find somebody that was real good at editing, like streams, I mean,
the streams and
yeah,
need an
you know,
editor.
it's just, even what little bit I just don't have the time to go back and edit my own streams,
Right,
even to
and
pull
post
stuff
them up
out.
to YouTube.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, maybe in a few years when I retire, something that I put into the planning process, but I know I can't do it, and at this point, because it's just too much.
I got the video editing software, but do I want to spend it cut all that stuff cuts down like a lot of time.
yeah.
It does.
I know Mr. Wheels is pretty good at editing and stuff like that, isn't he? So, and what's a log file? You should know by now. Bad lad. I don't know.
If you don't know what your log file is,
Are we covered from 3 on or no? Just make
nah.
sure. Okay, well I'll step up.
Impact is
well,
out
if not,
there.
Yeah, if not Impact, great. If Impact is not there, then let me know. I'll do 3 to whenever. No big
Okay.
deal. I have availability. I just want to make
I
sure.
think
we're
it's
covered.
only 2 hours,
Yeah, it's
3
just
to
a 2 hour
5.
slot between until Scurvy comes on. It's
Okay.
currently.
Well, if
Well, let
Impact
me,
goes away, I'll be here. Big deal. Worse. I just want to make sure I saw the gap there. I'm like, I better jump on and make sure we're.
A paid course.
All you guys fill in these gaps. When are you gonna let those gaps just remain gaps?
Yeah.
There.
I'm gonna have to kill it. They're not gonna
Well-
let me, but I'm gonna have to sneak on and do one of those late night shifts and say, when everybody's gone, just say, I'm ending the streak right now, guys.
It's getting to the point though that it's getting harder and harder to kill because we're getting more and more people. I mean,
That's
there's
right.
sometimes I look up there and see 6 people streaming, and
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
well, you can't kill it during that time frame.
No. I think like well, I suppose it'd be nighttime for you guys or early morning for us. In the obviously over in Europe and UK and that is probably the best time for it to actually die. But then Darius
Yeah.
will pop in and say, "I am wide awake. I'll carry on."
Oh, and not
Bless
just
him.
Darius, but I mean, once T Miller is back up and running,
He was on
And
this
he was
morning,
back
so
last night.
Yep.
he's still sounding a bit rough, but he says he's feeling a little bit better. But we'll see.
Yeah.
and it's only going to get worse when your map actually gets released.
Yep.
You know,
Everyone's going to be asking. Well, nice thing as well, obviously at the minute, for you guys out there, you've got Uncharted, so you can actually get used to doing the new way of like the government building and the workers and everything like that. You can get used to it on there if you want to. But for anyone who's holding out for WolfCreek, then it's going to need a lot of answer Q&A streams, I guess, is the best way of putting it in it. So. But yeah, I definitely recommend downloading Uncharted, obviously the mod pack, the community pack, and actually having a play around with it there. So then when WolfCreek does come out for you guys, is that you'll be able to jump in. Oh, didn't mean to do that. And actually
Yeah.
be able to know what to do and how to do it and stuff. I want that one.
I am gonna get rich.
Why are these not?
Just remember us.
Well, I waited with all these gold bars until
Yep.
the right time of the year to sell the right month, and I'm gonna get 62,000 a gold bar,
Ooh, nice.
and I've got 14 of them so far. 'Cause I've been
You're
making-
waiting now on for WolfCreek because you hate trees? Oh, lovely.
You hate trees. Well, what did trees ever do to you?
Exactly.
I hate them too, but that's only
Nice.
because of the bugs that are in them right now.
Yeah, obviously, one nice thing with obviously all these streams and stuff is if you do need help answering a question regarding whether it's about FS22, Uncharted, or whatever, there's always somebody about who can help. Which is one bonus, I think, of this ongoing nightmare.
Nightmare? You calling my map a nightmare?
No, I'm on about the streams, the back-to-back streams.
Oh yeah, that does get to become a nightmare. No, it's been good, but
Yeah.
I won't be disappointed when it ends because, well, we've done amazing already.
Exactly. Considering it was only meant to be for like the pre-release for FS22, then it turned to 22 days, and then it just carried on from there. Yeah, each and every person who's streamed have done an amazing job, especially Darius for filling in those little gaps here and there. Scurvy as well.
Oh no.
68 days, yep, exactly.
I just lost a gold bar.
Uh-oh.
That's the
That
same
was-
guy that was bragging earlier. Saying,
Mr. Big
Huh?
Daddy, rather low.
I said, was that the same guy that was bragging about how much he was selling it for earlier?
Oh, I'm gonna get money off of these, but you know what happened?
What, it fall through the ground?
I rolled through. No, I rolled the truck over on the gravel road, and the gravel is thick enough to cover over a gold bar.
Dig
And
it
I
up.
saw, I had them strapped down, but apparently one wasn't strapped,
Oh,
and now I can't find it. But that's okay. I still got 14 more. That one will be unburied at some point.
Speaking about that, have you heard anything from Kerminator about that charity?
I have not. Where are you, Kerminator? Get back to work.
Yeah, vacation time's over there.
If you're lurking, get your butt in here.
And Zippy, thank you very much for the Epic Warrior. Much
I
appreciated.
think he wanted email. I mean, I would prefer him to just send it to me and then I'll post it rather than get
Well, and that
a
makes
list
the
of
most sense.
everybody and then have them all, so I
Yeah,
can see.
send it to you, and then let Big Daddy, do the scheduling because he does that so well.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, I'll do it. Absolutely, I'll volunteer.
I think
Well,
it's
I
going to
just
be a simple. Everybody's going to be on for that 2 weeks. Everybody will need to have their Tiltify account or whatever. Register through there to collect the donations. But it would be great to have a group category.
Mm.
Like
And
SGA.
Liam117, thank you very much for. I think that's Ian or Liam. Sorry
We
for
can
that.
always put our
Thanks
final
for the follow.
each of our final numbers together to see how much we did as a group. That would be awesome.
But yeah, still
Yeah, I'll make
waiting,
sure
bad
that we
lad,
have
for
coverage. I'll make sure we have coverage 24/7 like we did for this one. Not that I did
Yeah.
it, but I'm saying I'll help get the logistics of it. Make sure that we're at least covered one way or another between all of us.
Yep.
If there's any small windows, and make
that.
sure.
It's gone again.
The 24-hour I think it runs for a week or two. Can't remember what he said. We'll have to.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh
that was
boy,
for
don't.
February, wasn't it?
It is February, and that's right around the corner.
Yeah.
It's like I gotta walk down and pay the rent in the cold pretty soon. What day is it anyway?
Monday.
21st.
24th.
Oh my gosh, 24th already.
I know it was
Man, I'll
Monday.
never-
I have no idea.
February is going to be a busy streaming month
Oh,
for me.
yeah, and it's a shorter month too.
Yeah, I got a 24-hour stream coming up with my map release.
Yeah. Which still needs to be tested and checked and everything.
As soon as I'm done with the placeables, I'll send it over to you
Okay.
if you want.
Yeah.
I just got to finish the placeables so that I know that those are all set, and then everything else I can just add to it afterwards. I'm down to about 15 items. And then I just got to keep up with the updates. But biggest thing is just making sure that all the XMLs are already pointing to the right places. Then it's just add-ons. So these PV houses that you have in your placeables, those are all part of the community pack, right? Because you put some into the map for them that already
They're in the
have
house
stuff
pack.
Right, yeah, in the house pack, yeah.
In the house pack and it built into the map.
Oh, so you did them both. Okay, yeah.
So,
Yeah,
for example,
Yeah.
I'll show you quickly.
The ones that are used that are already in the map
Yeah.
are built into it.
So, along like the main drag here. Wrong way. Obviously, these houses, or some of these houses, you should say. I don't think all of them have been done yet. You can actually purchase the land that they're on, and as soon as you purchase them, a little icon pops up.
They're all
Like
done.
that one.
The ones that are going to be done are done.
Okay.
Now, but some of them will not have icons. You can simply tell by which ones have the icon on your mini map. If you're
I'm not putting any of the ones with the icons into the map, but I have 40. What am I up to? No, I'm up to 32 right now. All the houses are removable, so you can put other ones in their place.
Right.
Yeah, and that will generate your workers and such, which is quite cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Omega Prime Gaming, how you doing? Welcome back. Let's take this guy back.
You do.
I just did it to where you can remove it and then put something from the house pack in there. I'm going to make you work for it more.
But yeah, it's quite good that the land's actually divided up a little bit better now. So you don't have to buy an entire field just to get a house. It's quite good.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Okay.
I think the only one I'm going to do as a group is going to be Elm Creek Heights. I'm going to do that all as one because when you buy the land for that, you're just going to, when you sell one of the houses, it'll sell them all.
I removed a lot of those houses up there.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
I kept a few, but then I said, we'll make it viable land and let them
This might be my
decide if they
special
want to.
baler. Something else somebody mentioned about.
All right, quick question: can we add a boost greenhouses similar to how they do
No.
production? Okay, got it.
Not
Yeah,
on
I
that.
kind of asked that about the orchards as
Okay.
well. So
There will be a boost on the next level greenhouse. That's
Okay.
the small one. That's not there yet. That's your starter.
I got you. I just wasn't sure if that was doable or possible with greenhouses. That's all.
We can do it, yeah. We can add boosted production lines, but they have so many things in the man. I wish they would make the categories collapsible
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
because could you imagine boosting a greenhouse? How much more lines that's gonna be? Right now, it's almost impossible.
Well, the
to
government
do
building's
it.
pretty intense right now.
yeah.
It is, and they
No,
all
that's
are
all.
gonna
It is
be.
what it is.
Yeah.
But greenhouse, I definitely get your point.
How about that's another thing. In the last version, I could hide the boosted lines from the menu and just keep them active all the time, so that if you used them, you saw it, but you
Hey,
didn't need to
Cope68.
see it.
Welcome
No?
back. Yeah, we've currently got Dajnet, NBC, and Big Daddy in chat with us today. It's quite cool. So if you've got any questions for them, please drop it in chat. As long as it's not
Have you
about
figured
the
out?
map releases. Have I figured it out?
Have you figured out where it points to Goldcrest yet?
No, I couldn't
Because
find the plate.
okay,
Oh.
all right.
I wish.
Because I looked and looked and looked, and I thought it'd be cool, to change that, and I just can't. I couldn't find it.
It would be cool, but I couldn't find it either. It's almost
So
like
that
it's hard coded.
Yeah. Just like I think it's the same thing with that wardrobe, Billy. I think that's hard coded.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about it? You want to put it in a placeable?
Well, no. What? So
So rather than have
if you
the
look
base
at it,
game one, you can have the customized one can pop up straight away.
right?
You can put the trigger anywhere in the map.
But it's not the trigger; it's the actual
wardrobe.
placeable for the wardrobe, just like the shop.
So, for instance,
All right.
that.
Do you realize that the
Ooh.
tailor shop has that trigger built into it and it's a placeable, so you could make a
Yes. Yep. No. And Shy Wizard did make a placeable, so it's not the trigger that we're having an issue pointing to, because I can find the trigger. It's the actual shop, and we found it to where we can edit it, but it doesn't show anywhere where it actually pulls up the shop. Everything points to the trigger. So I was thinking, okay, go to the XML
The
for the
shop is
trigger.
built into it. You'd have to create one.
Ah.
Because the laundromat was built into the map and they just imported the triggers. You can make it so the whole thing comes in as a placeable, like the clothing place does there. That's base, but you could put that trigger in any. It's just a trigger. You can put it with a
Right.
building. You can
But
put it on every house.
Oh, that's
the
quite
trigger
cool,
is a separate placeable, though. That's what I'm trying
It
to
is
say.
right now. It is, but you can build that into.
Oh, I
It
see
is-
what you're saying. If you build it into the wardrobe itself.
Right, you got to build it just like they
Yeah,
built it
okay.
into the factory that makes clothes. You can make a placeable, but yeah, they don't have it that way. They do that often with their inputting just the triggers if the objects are built in to the map.
Has anyone completed your annual trigger bounty yet? No. Still waiting.
Michael, you're hired.
Completed what?
The animal trigger for
The animal trigger bounty yet? No. But let's ask these intelligent modders.
That's interesting.
Your
What's
animal got flagged.
No, my screen. Look at my stream.
You put a
Oh yeah,
little
no, I saw that.
logo on.
Yeah.
It is.
That is.
Um,
I was just
It just needs a little bit more tweaking. That's gonna be for Dave.
My question is, but if take somebody with some vehicle knowledge, is there a way to put a regular tip trigger to get the animals out of the trailer onto the animal trailer rather than? You'd need to add a fill unit volume. I don't know if it would take the animals correctly or not.
Yeah, English, please, mate. English.
Darius had the idea of, okay,
To be honest.
now we have the animals in the trailer. Can we use the conversion process to make them into a fill type while they're in the trailer, like the sugar beet cutter does?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. That's beyond me, and I couldn't figure. But
One of the
those are
early autoload scripts did that.
Yeah,
They took, for instance, cake. Oh, go ahead, Billy. Sorry.
I'll go for it. That's cool. I'm just doing a posture
Uh,
check.
Yeah, it's what they did was they took the autoloads, one of the early autoload scripts. What they did was they actually took it and did it as a fill type. So it took it and instead of actually appearing in your trailer, for instance, it was a Crone trailer. Instead of appearing, it appears as a fill type. But there's good and bad about that. The bad part is as soon as you put something other in, like bread, it would overwrite the cake that's in there. It can only hold one fill type.
What I want to know is, can it do it to when you pick up the animals
Yeah.
from the animal dealer? Can you then output it so it will go into the production with trailer a change?
If there is a convert line, you could try it. I tried doing.
I don't know because it's a livestock
Yeah,
trailer. It's not the
right.
same as a tipper.
Well, and also with a shovel.
I'm not.
I tried doing the Ruby. You know the Ruby that does
Yeah.
your sugar beet cuts. I tried doing that. I'd pick up stone and convert that to lime. That would not work.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if it's doable.
I don't think it can be done
Yeah.
that way.
Still curious how that other person's done it on his map. It must have done something in the map
He
itself.
hasn't. He hasn't.
We'll see.
He hasn't.
No, it's annoying.
I'm telling you right now because they even after JD fan posted it up there that I was giving. He goes, "Oh, it's still a work in progress."
Yeah.
Yeah. Show me it working. Show me a video of you doing it. I'll give you $50 if you show me a video of you doing it, and don't even give me it because I don't believe you are.
Actually, I did go back on that post
No smoke
after
and mirrors.
JD mentioned about it, and he's actually turned the comments off, which is quite
Right.
Hmm.
Because I'll offer you got if you have it where you do a video uncut,
Yeah.
picking up the animals from the animal dealer, driving over and putting them into a production, and then it actually producing the items. $50. Just show me that you've done it because I don't believe anybody.
Yeah.
I can get those screenshots that he did, no problem.
Oh, yeah,
I've had
correct.
them since
Just
day
edit.
3.
Edit a couple of
All you gotta
pallets.
do is
There you go. Done.
you put the fill type in. My problem is getting the animals into it. It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Now, not saying that somebody doesn't have a special Lewis script already. I'm sure it will come eventually. But
It's just a matter of time, really, isn't it?
but anybody can post those little pictures and say they got it and then
Yeah,
wait.
because you could quite easily take a in-game palette, change what its fill type is to pig, for instance, and have it
Yeah.
output as pork chops or something. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But it would be nice to have a slaughterhouse back.
Well,
Actually
I have an
using
option.
cows and stuff.
I have an option that I can use, and I've thought about it, but I don't know if all was. There are two animals that don't actually output pallets that could, are the pigs and the cows.
Yeah.
And chickens do eggs, so we can't do the chicken. But for pigs and cows, you could output a pallet of meat or to take to the butcher shop. You know.
See, that'd be like, say, for instance, a cow dies in real life. Obviously, they'd take it to I don't know,
Right.
slaughterhouse.
But the thing
or
is,
whatever.
it's not going to affect your
Yeah.
number of cows or in your pen or anything like that. Cause
Yeah,
you can't
that
do
is
that.
one downside, I think. Obviously, over 19, with 19-year animals died and stuff, it's like seasons. Obviously, now it doesn't do that. They almost stop, don't they, type thing, if you don't feed them and such. They don't actually physically
Yeah,
die in
they
the
just
game.
stopped producing.
Yeah, that is one thing that could re-add into the game, I suppose. Animal
Yep.
deaths, but then the PG goes out the window, doesn't it? So
Well, there's gonna need to be a mod for that because their statistics are pretty, shall we say, minimalistic.
yeah,
The fact that pigs only give birth to one per, you know, what
is
happened to
that
the
all it
pig
is?
litters we
Oh
used
yeah,
to get? Yeah.
yeah.
Nope,
Jeez,
it's all just 1-to-1
that's why my
ratio
arms
now.
are lacking. That
There's a
is
lot of things that aren't here.
bad.
All right, I'll be back in just a couple minutes.
Okie dokie.
What are you honored for, Michael?
Well, up there, somewhere up there, said it says bad was saying hired Michael, quit, and I said you're hired, Michael,
Yeah, not sure
Ah,
for
and then
what.
Michael said hired for what?
I already gave him something if he wanted to test it, but he didn't want to. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Some people, you give it an opportunity and he doesn't want it. So
That's terrible. I know where I put it. But be using you. Pop a few bells on there, that's fine. Actually, the ramp house, where's me bay baler? Oh dear. Well, you can do some land trimming down there. And Lars, thank you very much for the epic war beast there. Much appreciated. There we go. Oh, actually, while I'm here, one thing I haven't checked is my silage. How are we doing? Ooh, 100%. Nice. Yay, cool. Guess what I'm going to be doing later? Digging all that up. To make fuel stuff. Or I should say methane. Might sell some. I wish the cameras would reset to the front when you jump out of them. Yeah, you want to get an early night, bad lad. I remember having those early starts. Yipes. Well, from the time of it, it's obviously the current Stream Raiders battle is going to be the last one for today. Obviously, we'll be back on Wednesday in my stream. But obviously, check out Scurvy Hyam. Obviously, he's currently doing Stream Raiders as well. And T Miller is also just started as a captain, so definitely well worth checking both of them guys out. And obviously, if Mr. Badlag can stay awake long enough, he's more than welcome to throw some shout outs to everybody. Alright, Papa 55 can. Yeah, obviously I've still got another 20 minutes before I need to jump off and get on with some real life stuff. But obviously I will be sticking around till then. Yeah, so there you go, you got Mr. NBC Master Dad who's in chat with us at the minute. Definitely worth checking him out when he streams. Obviously you get to see a little glimpse of his new map that he's currently creating, which is going to be called NBC Acres. Obviously that is a 4x sized map with lots of mining on it, and it's an extension of Elm Creek with a bit of a twist or two here and there, just like what Dave's done here. And I got to remember which key to hit. That one. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I think that just needs up to a little bit. Be a little bit more central. And you got Scurvy, Darius, who's been doing a lot of work. Obviously, Big Daddy. Not sure when he'll be streaming next. Hopefully soon.
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning? Oh, sweet. There we go. Look at
Bright
that.
and early, 7 a.m. Eastern time.
Oh, nice.
Might be right after you today.
Yeah,
No, I
maybe.
gotta. Well, bad lad. I didn't. As long as Impact's still up. No, go to Impact. He need definitely go to
Yeah.
He's only around until about 3:30.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah, I was asking him.
Ah, okay.
But what time zone is that?
Shit, that's a really good question.
Is he the same as Reaper and everything?
I don't
have
know.
her.
Yeah, because I was over there asking him, and he said he was only until about 3:30. So,
Oh, okay.
which I knew didn't take us till 5.
No.
So,
So Big Daddy gonna cover?
I can. If need be, I will. If nobody else wants it, I'm just here for emergency backup.
yeah, I'm not quite ready. I need one more day at least.
Texas, is it? Oh, right, yeah. Where am I actually going with this?
No, he's in Nashville.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, that
Yeah,
is
he's
East
in-
Coast.
Yeah, he's in Tennessee, so that's why I was saying.
We're going to the animal dealer. Okay. Does help checking. And their stream raiders ready, so what I might just do is set this guy off on a worker to head off up to the animal guy first. So let's drop a pin there, he can drive there. There we go. And let's jump over to the last battle for today on Stream Raiders. And wow, 37 people down, nice one, unit should say. Well done, thank you very much each and every one of you, and good luck on the last one for today. And well done everyone. There we go. And the last winners are Reliant
It's
Robin
rigged.
Crew, Lynx and Lars. Thank you each and every one of you. Oh, and I'm getting a little something as well there. Is that what you've got to say?
It's rigged.
It is rigged, yeah, definitely. So for you guys who don't really know the game very much, there is a area where you can actually upgrade all your units. So if you go into like where I think it's the same as this, the army. It's been a little while, but you can actually when it shows is upgradable. If you just click on it, it costs you a little bit, but you can upgrade all your units to make them stronger. I definitely recommend all of you, if you haven't done it recently, is to actually go in there and upgrade your units, because it does make life a little bit easier for everybody else. and you will get a better chance of getting these rewards, okay? But yeah, that is going to be it for Stream Raiders today. Let me jump back here and turn that little screen off at the bottom for you guys. And I can close that off now. One less thing to worry about. Hey Steve, how you doing, mate? Do you know what would change in a belt so that it wouldn't turn off? Close to it. Not really, because I think that's set as a base game thing, to be honest.
Yeah.
Alright, I can take this guy over again. There we go. Yeah, that's all set by giants and that, so. And yeah, like Bad said, you can actually change your skins and such as well for Stream Raiders. Right. Here we go. That's not too bad. It's almost centralized. I'm sure Dave could do a better job than me though with that. And they've got a nice little payday there. There's that. And we'll just complete that. Done. Right. And for the next 50 minutes I'm going to start doing a little bit of I don't know what I'm going to do next. Oh, actually, can you use manure? Not manure, silage for the greenhouse orchards? Or does that have to be
Can you
compost?
use? It's compost
It is.
only.
It's annoying.
They don't have multiple inputs. You'd have to create a different production line for each one. That's another
That is nasty.
thing. With,
Oh, yeah, because obviously the pig feeder that Boomer was having issues with, wouldn't he? Couldn't have
Yep.
the multiple different.
they don't have like a group of different.
Yeah.
That take another one of the things that is missing.
Kind of annoying, but oh well. Actually, I just had an idea. Is it that field ready yet? Because I can use that to cut. Please say yes. I could do this. A bit of 71. Make that into compost. Nice. I'm really bad at reversing, but that's good enough. There we go. Right. So obviously I'm going to need my mowers again, so might as well jump in here. Come on. Come on, give me. Oh, stop it. Pedals have changed as well. What? Come on. This is not good. Alright, it's going to do my hidden. So if any of you guys have issues with your key bindings and stuff, just click on reset. And there we go, that's better. And it'll reset them to default. For some reason my pedals keep changing. Don't know what the heck is going on. Just do my head.
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right then. Well, see, one thing I would recommend for any of you guys, when WolfCreek does come out, is one of the first productions to put down is obviously the government building and the houses, and get them up and running. Then I'd probably aim for obviously maybe like the fuel production, because that will help out a lot. Yeah, you guys are definitely gonna love it. Let's check that. Drop you down. So I can come out a little bit further because I do own this land as well. As I can't keep a straight line worth through it. Yeah, not sure what's going on there, Michael. Can your computer handle it? I know. Just wanted to see if you knew or not, Mike. Yeah, not sure why it would run. Yeah, this is definitely a strange one. Not sure if any of the guys in chat here can help you.
Help Michael? He's
Yeah, he's trying to get 19 to load up, but it keeps crashing.
19.
Yeah.
Reinstall.
Well, you say it's a fresh install, so no mods, nothing. It's just the game just keeps crashing. Won't open.
No clue.
Is that a Steam one or is it through Giants? Out of curiosity, that you've got, Michael. Steam version, okay. You could verify the files or whatever it is in the settings to make sure that it's installed properly. Not sure if I know how to do that. Yeah, I think if you right click on Farming Simulator 19, I think it's in one of the settings you can actually verify the install, or verify the game, I think it is, through Steam itself. So, out of curiosity, why have you gone back to 19 anyway, Michael? Or is it just something to wait till WolfCreek comes out? Just be nosy. Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I kind of miss PV County as well at times. Ah, there you go. Thank you, Georgia. I knew it was something like that. And it looks like it's about that time for me to jump off and get some real life stuff done. So if I leave that there
Real
for
life?
now. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Believe it or not, I do have a life outside of Farming Simulator.
Really?
I do.
Congratulations.
I know, it's great. Let's try sometime. Oh,
I don't know
okay.
how.
So I'm going to jump over the screen. Obviously, us and the guns. Oh, heck, I totally missed that. Thank you very much for the follow, mate. And welcome. Holy heck.
All right, I
So,
am.
there we go. You're live, are you? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sweet. So it looks like we're going to be raiding into Mr. Big Daddy today for a change. It's usually the other way around, which is quite cool. Let me just get up. Where the heck's it gone? My credits. There's that. There's that. Roll credits. There we go. Obviously, a big, huge thank you, obviously, to Darius for the raid first thing on. Got to scroll back. Load. There we go. So 147. Cool. Came over with that. Obviously, we had tons and tons of follows. You guys are super. Getting me that little bit closer to obviously my goal of Giants partner. You are absolutely amazing, each and every one of you, and thank you for everyone who contributed towards the hydrates. Unfortunately, I have been drinking, by the way. I've gone through about 4 cups here, right next to his, of drink. Oh my god, I'm going to definitely pee for the rest of the night, that's for sure. Um, but yeah, we are going to go over and see Mr. Big, what Big Daddy is up to today. But yeah, huge thank you to all of you for coming out, sticking around, chilling out if you're lurking out there. It was much appreciated. So let me just refresh my page because you're not coming up. And raid. There we are. So there's Mr. Big Daddy. So we're going to just wrap it up by saying, stay safe, guys, okay? And I'll see you again in somebody else's chat or on Wednesday, same time and same place. And obviously, yeah, big huge thank you, Mr. Wimmer, for your little help today as well, and over the last few days. Catch you all later. Bye for now.